Dummy.
You go ahead, do what you got to do, Dez. Turn that shit on. You are tuning into somebody else want to say the shit. The Dummies podcast. No, I mean I wanted to pause because I ain't want to. I'm tired of hearing that nigga voice in the intro all the time, so I wanted to break it up a little bit. Bum voice. But you tuning into the Dummies, man. We here. You know what I'm saying? What episode this is, Young G-Boss? 307. 307. Boys, man. I appreciate y'all for being dedicated and doing shit like that. 307 episodes. A lot of niggas quit at 7 or 3.
Who are you?
Or 2.
I am Hootie, man. Who are you?
I am Todd, and who are you?
And I am Joe.
Hello, everyone. We are the Dummies from the Dummies podcast. We down one, but hey, we here.
You know, Mr. Mardi Gras.
Are we up one? Depends on how you look at it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That could be true. Yeah. It's 308.
I thought it was 308. I was like, well, yeah.
That shit right at the top of the notes.
308.
It really is. We trill. Man, I could tell how this episode finna be.
How's it about to go?
Yeah, I had a full-fledged argument, you and Dez, about how you watch TV.
We ain't argue. We just talked about it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we just talk a little aggressively. We ain't argue. We just
sound like an argument to me.
We getting clarity.
It was getting real close to arguing.
Yeah.
Nah.
Borderline argument.
You felt like we was arguing, G-Bo? So it's between us. So if the conversation was between us, we didn't feel like we was arguing. We wasn't arguing.
Damn, we're not arguing.
Y'all niggas just sensitive. That's all.
That's what we are. Okay.
I ain't feel my soul.
Yeah, man, but I'm booty, man. Shouts out to my boy Stark, man. He had to handle some stuff with the family. Shouts out to my boy. You know what I'm saying? I know if he could be here, he would be here. So shouts out to him and the family. Y'all have fun doing what y'all doing. So how's it going, Hoot? Or whatever the nigga say. Hootie's week. Hootie's week.
How was your week, Hoot?
My week was cool, man. I got to do some cool stuff. A cool thing.
A cool stuff?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta change up how you do it. You know what I'm saying? I got the opportunity to go I went to Tuscaloosa, work with Alabama Power again, and
Alabama.
I did say that A turned into
Dummy.
Alabama Power. And got to shoot the Youth Leadership Conference down there. You know what I'm saying? And it was good. It was a cool event, man. I loved it. I loved the idea of it. This year to me was better than. I ain't gonna say better. It was different than previous years, but it was more fun because this is the first time that I really saw the kids. I ain't gonna say the first time. It just was different. The kids actually got up, they danced, they did the boots on the ground stuff, they did the line dances, they got in there, they had fun, and they enjoyed themselves, man. So for me, that was a cool event of it. You know what I'm saying? A cool part of the event, should I say? But I enjoyed that, man. Just seeing these kids and seeing the future, to see the leaders of the future do what they was gonna do, man. So you know what I'm saying? That was the highlight of my week. How about you, young?
What age range were they?
Juniors. There was some sophomores and juniors, majority juniors, a few sophomores, not many seniors. So it's the future. So hopefully those juniors come back next year, or maybe it's just designed to be for juniors and before.
That's dope. Yeah. That's super dope because they could be out here doing YN stuff.
Yeah, so. And that was one of the highlights of it is it was like, hey, your school, because they had to get picked. Your school picked you to be here. And when you see it like that, and you saw the wide range of kids that were there, we saw some hood kids, we saw some sedated kids, we saw some rich kids, some poor kids. However, all of the kids were selected by their school, and all of them kids came in and they talked to each other, they had fun. You saw these kids getting together and dancing and having fun, man. And you realize that when you're a kid, all of that other shit that we look to as adults don't be really mattering at that point. So that was the cool part for me.
That shit was dope. I know that definitely had to be dope for you to be a part of that.
Mm-hmm. But
did they ask you how'd you get in what you were doing? Did they ask you a question?
No, it didn't get to me because I just was behind the scenes shooting my shit.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind it one day, but they did have a guy up there, and that's why I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind getting up there and telling my side of the story. Right. Because as they were asking some of these people and some of these guys questions, I was sitting in the audience answering them from my standpoint of view.
Yeah.
Standpoint of view. Standpoint of view. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they had a guy up there who was into media. Yeah. He was a guy from Alabama. He works with people in Poland and California and big brands, and he was a media guy. Yeah. You know, like, these kids want to see that nowadays, and I like to have my standpoint of, like, start on it early. All right. When you're 18, 19, 20, and you hadn't really, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about a family and taking care of people. Right. You take care of yourself. So it's okay to start life late. Like, go to college at 23. I don't care.
Thanks.
Still cool. But if you go try to be a photographer, a videographer, an editor at 18, 19, 20, and it works, then why not? So, you know, I would love to get up there on that stage one day and do it. And I'm pretty sure it's an easy task, but I enjoy shooting photos of it. But nobody really asked me that. But I could see that they're more involved because these kids nowadays, they're into media.
Yeah, for sure.
They're into content creation.
And that's why I asked.
They're into the fun of it. So I guarantee every last one of them I asked, do you want to take a picture? Every like, oh please, please do it. You know what I'm saying? So, but how was your week, young Tizzle?
Oh man, great week actually. Hate I missed last week, the week prior I should say, but it was within good reason.
Even though we changed it for you.
Man, you did, and I feel sorry for that, and that's why I apologize as much as I did because, like I told you, I try to make sure I'm kind of conscious of y'all time because it's valuable just like mine is, but duty called for that day. But nonetheless, last week, man, last weekend started off great. Went to Mardi Gras, went to Mobile, Alabama, the home
start.
of the Mardi Gras,
The original.
right?
Home of the Mardi Gras.
So yeah,
the boring of the Mardi Gras.
shit. I don't know who you be around. But no, man, grand fashion, man. Grand fashion, like I always. There's always a time to be had when I'm down there with my people. From Friday to Tuesday, I don't go. It's typically I don't do a whole lot of, drinking and stuff like that. But I had a cup or two down there. You know what I'm saying?
I need a cup of 10.
Yeah.
A cup of 10.
It was dope. Seeing my folks, of course. That's always a highlight. But one of my grandest highlights, man, is just seeing Taylor be my side for real. Like when she's here, she's Taylor. She's like all her mom and all that kind of shit.
But down there, she tells
she gets into the ratchetness and shit.
And that's why I was calling you so I could know where y'all was at.
Joe, I call you back.
And then?
I don't know what happened. It might have been a reception too, though.
He was drinking.
It might have been a reception.
Yeah,
talk to you
it was
no more at that
real
point.
crazy. But I did call him back to bar and announcer. But I did end up seeing him though. My boy looked like he was in his enjoyment. You know,
In his
what I'm saying?
element.
Yeah, he was enjoying the festivity that was going on around him. Shout out to everybody that I did see, and I'm sorry for those who I did not see. But
Don't apologize to them niggas.
no, because that's the one time that you get to see people that doesn't live in Mobile, that come back home that you ain't seen in a minute. You just, see them, be like, what up? You know what I'm saying? Catch up, see what they've been up to. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just share your pleasantries and keep going.
Something arose this week. Did y'all know that shit happens in Mississippi too?
Oh, that's new shit.
I didn't know that.
It's new shit.
And it's somewhere else.
That make it seem like it's been happening.
in like the Midwest.
Like I'm crazy.
No.
No, you're not crazy. But
Yeah, in Mississippi. They like it's the whole coast.
No, it is. But
Biloxi. Yeah.
But
I never seen a Mardi Gras in Biloxi.
I've never
knew there was.
I never
one there.
I never planned on seeing one.
Yeah, it's hey, do your thing, Biloxi. But
It's another one like in Oklahoma that just started.
It shouldn't be.
It
Yeah.
shouldn't be.
everybody ain't gonna do that shit the same. You know what I'm saying? But I can do it because everybody's shit gonna be different.
I love both. It's only two. I'm sorry. I ain't going to 3 or 4. It's only two.
Well, when the name is Carnival, what about like when they do Carnival in the
Trinidad.
Bahamas and Trinidad?
Now I want to go see that.
That's the
Hey.
They ain't throwing shit. They ain't throwing
Hey,
shit.
I don't care what. They throwing it. They throwing it.
I
Yeah.
don't know if it's bees.
Yeah, you got to catch that. Hopefully, never mind.
It's crazy. What else happened? I didn't go to any balls. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I ain't been to a ball in my life.
I've been to one in my life, and that's because my mom was a part of the Zulu crew or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's
So I
how
went
you
to the
went.
one
Right.
Zulu ball, and I never have to go again.
Yeah, I think next year gonna be my first ball because again, I probably won't be by myself that time.
Pause.
What I said?
Your first ball, nigga. Go ahead, but go ahead.
My first Mardi Gras ball. It'll probably be next year. And I got my sister, who does Mardi Gras with me yearly. I got her on the task this year to make sure that Tamika has a good time this time because last time she went, she absolutely hated it. I had her in the hood, and she ain't been back since.
Is that something you need to do? Separate your wife from you for Mardi Gras, but make
But
sure
I
she go have a
can't.
fun
It's
time?
so hard to do that shit because
Yeah.
I just told you I've never been to a ball, and that's some shit that she.
You gotta go with your wife.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, so she'll have a good time.
So do you have to do both?
I still, I'm
All mine
still
be
need my
together. Every
taste
time I go, it be
of the
together.
Pritchard Parade, bro. Like I'ma still have to go there because
So I know you don't want to go, lady. So you go over there.
And the Pritch Parade don't be hood
it
on
don't
that
be
day.
good, bro.
I don't know.
But
It don't.
look, the last time she been, my grandma was living, God rest her soul, and my grandma was out there Pritchard parading, bro. And she ain't like that shit. So it was really like mind-boggling to me. Like,
Teachers.
you don't like this shit? Like, but nonetheless, Mardi Gras.
I think it's just a hard concept because I go through the same thing that you go through. Like, if you ain't brought up in it, it's hard to understand. It's hard to understand when you leave the house. You don't know what's about to happen.
What time you coming back? You don't know how long you gonna be walking. Like your whole day is centered around being outside and just hanging.
Because Courtney one time was like, all right, so the parade, what we about to do now?
Walk and
Go to another parade.
parade again.
Yeah.
You know.
Parade
It's,
some more.
it's various things you can do. You can go to another parade. You can go to somebody's house and have some food. You can go over here and have some fun.
And you
can
don't
go
know
walk down
what
here.
order that's going to come in.
It's gonna happen. It's just gonna happen.
You run into somebody, oh yeah, my folks cooking up here.
Oh, I'm coming.
You really just gotta have an open mind. Yeah, you can't plan nothing.
Yeah.
Like if you Joe Kane Sunday.
The plan is fun.
The plan is to go to the parade. And
Yes.
whatever happens within
After that.
whatever happens within that time you at Joe Kane, that's what you doing.
Todd said that to say we don't need your goddamn
Yeah,
structure.
you can't have
There's
an
no
itinerary
structure.
on
We
Joe
don't-
Kane.
It ain't
We
no
don't-
The
structure.
itinerary
I'ma
is
go-
to chill.
I'm going to go around the Q house.
That is.
Now, if
That's
I can't get there, it's going to be somewhere in that area. And I get to see
Why
everybody.
why around a Q house? I don't know what that is. Explain that to me.
Okay, so
The Omega house.
I mean, I get that. But
It's just a
what does-
house.
And what happens around that house?
they just the
Everybody
vibes,
just be there.
the
Yeah.
vibes.
It'd be a DJ.
Everybody outside.
Everybody
You know what I'm
outside.
saying?
It's food trucks over there. It's a post office in the
Basically
back
like-
where people be
It's like
cooking.
it's like saying in New Orleans, I'm going on Claiborne under the bridge.
That is.
Probably
Same
that's
thing.
just
Everybody
a-
under there, they got
yeah.
food trucks. Them niggas
Same
got regular. Them niggas got regular. My truck can't get right truck with a grill on the back of a trailer on a truck. Cajuns is also
There
out
you
there.
go.
A nigga with a stand out here selling cotton candy, whatever you
Yeah.
want, drinks. They
That's
got-
what it is.
nigga, they
That's
got
what
a
it is.
lady out there bitch selling liquor.
It's a gas
That's
station
what
across
it
the
is.
street. Well, the whole gas station just be full of people. Them pictures you be seeing. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's Mardi Gras in a nutshell. Hopefully, if you haven't been to Mobile's Mardi Gras or New Orleans Mardi Gras, you make it sometime.
Or you gonna
to
get
all
Tatum
this.
used to it.
Tatum, she can't go until she's 5. But
Why
being that
5?
Tamika coming next year, she'll have to go a year earlier because we ain't gonna just leave her here for them that
It's
many
the
days.
Omega house. They made a whole meme out of me.
Got a big thumb looking at. He
Let
look
me
like a
see.
thumb. Nigga look like a thumb. Head ass nigga look like. What a
That's
fun
crazy,
looking at.
nigga. Standing out like a motherfucking thumb in front of a million people. That's crazy. Nigga
head,
found your
nigga
ass.
head over the crowd.
No, I,
Dummy,
no,
dummy,
I was
dummy.
standing on the curb, me and Rose.
Yeah,
That nigga just
Okay.
tall and lanky fool.
Right.
That shit didn't matter. He was
You
on
act
the
like you
curb with
short.
me. I'm shorter than you.
You
bro.
catch me every time.
I'm shorter
And
than
I
you
can't, I'm
every
like,
time.
oh, there go Todd.
I did see your ass though. I ain't gonna even lie.
On
That's
the
how no, I'm talking about from the picture.
Thumb.
Before the picture, that's how I noticed your ass. I was like, look at this nigga over here. Let me walk over here. Then I seen D-Rob. I was like, yeah, that's that nigga. That nigga stood out over everybody, fool.
That's be my spot. But I didn't act the fool this year.
He didn't. I give him
What?
props. He
You
did.
was cool.
He, did
You must
not.
have been too drunk.
That's why I said the
No.
ball was in. He must have been in his zone. Cause when I saw him, he was just
I was just chilling.
chilling. He was just
one
chilling.
more thing. I'm sorry, Todd, to steal your week. I do want to go back to my week. One of my highlights of my week was I got to meet, and I've seen him before, but I finally got to meet Timothy Alexander, TA. And that guy has a fucking story.
Yes, he does.
Sorry to
Oh,
curse
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
that
Yeah,
guy
yes.
has a fucking
Shout out
story. And I've
TA.
always heard the story, but to hear him tell that story up close, up personal, and just the way that it engaged the entire crowd too. Like shit.
Yeah.
You've been through something
Resilient
like,
like a
going, man.
motherfucker,
Like
dog.
I love that. I want to get him on here if we can,
For sure.
if possible.
He
But
came
that
and
is-
spoke at
that's a hell of a
church,
story.
and that shit was
That boy be everywhere. With
Yeah.
I saw it.
fool.
That nigga
For real.
he put a picture of his sponsorships on the big old supersized billboard,
Right.
and that bit was
That
full
bit
up,
was full.
15 across, 15 down, all filled with sponsorships and who he talked to. But I like him, man. He's a cool guy, man. And to see what he's been through, food. You know what I noticed the most about him? That nigga had a big ass smile.
Yes.
Nigga happy, stayed happy.
Big ass smile.
Love that nigga, dog.
Timothy Alexander. He went to UAB.
He went to UAB.
He before he can go to college, he got injured in a car accident. And it wasn't the car accident that hurt him after listening to his story. He was like, in a car accident, I'm bleeding out my stomach. I'm spitting up blood. I'm in a car and I tell my friend to save my life. My friend tries to pull me out the car, drops me on my neck, and I'm paralyzed from the neck down at that point.
He was finna go to school to play football.
He was like, and looking at him in that chair, you don't see it, but he was like, I'm 6'5", 242. I'm like, damn.
He was one of the top high school players.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit crazy.
That shit
But to hear his story, like if he telling it to you, my nigga,
you wouldn't be sad. I mean, you'll be sad for him.
Nigga, I was sad. Nigga, I was crying.
Right, I was just about to say, at our age, nigga, you gonna get water.
You gonna get choked up.
Yeah,
like fool.
But he not ever sad.
He not choked up like fool. I'm sitting there getting choked up. I'm getting choked up, and I'm saying like, damn, why he still talking? Not getting choked up within that shit, and he just flowing. And I guess because he's been through it so many times, it's easy to him. Because he like, I tried to kill myself 3 times.
Right.
But
for sure,
you know what I'm saying. God said I was supposed to die, so I guess I'm supposed to be.
And I'm telling you, all right. If I'm with that shit, Hootie. If you ever got a chance to get him on here, you can reach out to him. Do that. I'm
gonna reach out. We got the connection to get to him, so we need to get to him. But we probably need to go to him
for sure. For sure.
And we should go to him, man, because that's a story I want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. He's just a cool dude, man. You know what I'm saying?
That man has been around all these schools around here, talking to him. Like, he been doing this shit for a minute.
He came and talked to the kids at church. It was about maybe 30, 40 kids. He took a picture with everyone that wanted to.
Yeah,
he had big smile on all
big
of them.
Smile.
For sure.
Big smile.
Big smile.
Lastly, for my week, man, my daughter turned 3 yesterday.
Shouts out to you.
Tatum, man.
Oh, man, I'm trash. Happy birthday, Mom. I'm sorry.
What?
The same day as Tatum, and he said Tatum and you. Happy birthday to you too, man. Happy birthday. I'm trash, man. I told Mom, but happy birthday to Mom. Mom's birthday was yesterday as well. And her anniversary,
You ain't tell Mom happy birthday?
I told her, but I ain't tell her on here. So I'm sorry, Mom. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday, Mom, and happy anniversary. They got married on her birthday, so happy birthday.
Shit.
I'm sorry, dog. Go ahead.
Oh shit, I'm trash. Happy birthday, Mom. It's the only person that gave me life.
I'm sorry. You know,
yeah, man. But topping off Mardi Gras, G's and Plies concert. Mm-hmm. That shit was jamming.
Oh man, they had G's and Plies.
G's and Plies at concert.
Number snowman shirts, right?
Y'all don't get tired of going to see Jeezy on Monday. He did it for the past 10 years at least.
No, he didn't. Last year was Jeezy, not Jeezy, but last year was Juve and Webbing.
Nah, and you don't even know your city, bum.
Last 2 years been jamming, but
they be running together.
But this year, I don't know what was going on with the audio equipment. That bit was flooded.
The power kept going out of something.
It was hot in that hole. But the city came to see him. Plies even put on his Instagram. He was like, man, he was like 7,000 people on a Monday. I ain't never seen no shit like this. So shout out to the city, man. No incidents. Everybody came. They had fun and they took their ass home. I as far as Mardi Gras is concerned, I didn't see any confirmation of somebody getting hurt or injured out that bitch aside from the fights. So shout out to the city for that shit.
That statistic you sent. It had
the amount of people.
It was very few crimes.
Yeah, very few crimes. Right.
Out of all them people being there, 6, 7, 8 crimes.
Right.
None of them really violent to that point. That's cool.
Yeah,
I didn't see many either. I saw some little YNs fighting in New Orleans and knocked the nigga out, put him to sleep. But as far as anybody getting killed or injured in that manner, I didn't see
I take a fist fight any day because
it gotta happen.
He wake up and go home. You know
it was a couple of fights, but they were short fights, like boop back,
boop back,
boop back.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that was my week though, man. Joe, what about yours, bro?
It's not that week, Todd. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, no, I ain't mad at it because we ain't got much to talk about.
We got lots.
Of course, same thing. Went home to Mardi Gras.
Nigga, voice calmed down, didn't it?
Preacher Parade was fun. I rode Monday. I was trying to look for Todd to throw Taylor some stuff.
Did you post much this year?
I ain't posted all.
I wanted to say I ain't see nothing.
Right. I ain't posted all. But I was having fun though.
If you ain't posted, it ain't happen. Go ahead.
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
You was on the driver's side on the floor.
I was on the driver's side.
Yeah, I was set up be on the passenger side.
So did that. Pops was out there cooking.
My boy got his free ice.
Yeah, he got his free ice.
Get that free ice.
Crazy. But man, he might have fed about 100 people at least. He was feeding city workers. He was feeding the police. I'm like, stop feeding the fucking police. What's wrong with you?
And he a former like
Still, I don't like that either.
crazy.
Your daddy a snitch. My daddy's a snitch.
like
My daddy the ops. Nigga, daddy the ops. That's crazy. What?
Dummy.
I can't trust you. But everybody I seen, because they weren't too far from the float. We got up about 4 a.m. Got the black sound off the truck, and he started cooking. I went back home and came back, loaded up the float, and it's just fun just seeing people. Like when you seeing people you know, that float experience is different.
Yeah.
When you do see people, because you miss a lot of people.
Yeah.
But when you do see them, you just throwing shit.
Do you ever be like, I ain't throwing that fuck nigga nothing?
Oh, hell yeah.
I ain't throwing that fuck nigga nothing.
no, this nigga. Did that shit.
I ain't
Fuck
doing
you. I ain't throwing you shit.
I see you, nigga. I ain't throwing you nothing. Nigga.
All white folks. Nah.
Damn,
I'll probably throw some shit hard at white
You done
folks.
went Kanye in the opposite.
I mean, I throw you a bead because different people want different stuff. So, I mean, I throw everybody. Yeah. That's what they be doing to us.
He ain't lying.
Don't throw me that
He
little.
lying.
Don't throw me that little single ass bead.
Like Friday night when we got there, them niggas was just watching our ass. None of them.
You supposed to show your boobs or something for the beat?
That's
Nah.
New Orleans.
That's New Orleans.
New Orleans.
That's the fun place.
You
Nasty
don't
ass
even
boy.
be over there.
I done seen some boobs. I done seen
I mean,
my
I done
fair
seen
share.
them too.
That's why they just obsolete to me at this point because I'm just so used to seeing the boobs for the
Tired of seeing titties.
I ain't tired. I ain't tired.
And then after a while, the bees kind of cover them up.
I'm used to. I ain't tired.
So, but nah, I done seen my fair share
Nah,
of boobs in New
that,
Orleans.
that little nipple be poking out. Still.
Yeah.
Poking between the bees. You gonna find that nipple.
And then when you see the black girls doing it, because it usually ain't them. But that be.
But New Orleans, he ain't got to be Mardi Gras.
It ain't got to be Mardi
It
Gras.
could be the
Yeah.
Sugar Bowl, and you got some bees up there. They gonna show them titties. So,
Yeah. You just go on bourbon.
that's all. You know what I'm saying?
Booby man.
What's that green drink?
You know wrong with a good.
Hand grenade.
Yeah.
That, a hurricane too. That shit. The
No,
worst.
the hand grenade.
That shit the worst. I done had that in my life once and was lit.
I gotta have.
you
them
only
hoes
need
frozen,
one.
Though. I gotta have them frozen though. Like I can't
If it's
drink
hot,
them hoes.
like Essence, and it's hot, I get frozen. By the time you walk
Damn.
three steps,
But it be hot anytime.
That
I
shit
go
ain't
down
frozen
there.
no
Real.
more.
So
New Orleans naturally gonna be
That
hot
shit
all the
extra
time.
sweltering
In December,
down there.
goddamn. In December for the Sugar Bowl, you gonna be hot,
yeah, that shit.
and that's in January.
I gotta go to Essence. I miss Essence.
For the July.
I never
never
been
been
to Essence as a real adult.
Yeah,
Where I could like go to the shows and shit like that. We were just down there, just being down there.
let's make it happen then, man.
Say
Go
July.
down there. We can go down there as a gang, man. We need to go. We need to do something as a gang. Y'all niggas don't hang out enough.
Yeah.
No more. And Essence would be the perfect thing to go have some fun.
One thing
as
that
well as
one thing that
dumb
I
out. Stop saying dumb out.
dumb Mardi Gras.
I hate you niggas who say dumb out.
One thing that I did say that
It's
I was
just
gonna
Mardi
start
Gras.
doing though.
It's just like Christmas, like saying the Christmas. Oh, nigga, it's just Christmas. Nigga.
Yeah, it's
The
not
Halloween.
Mardi Gras. Just say Mardi Gras. Yeah.
Dumb Mardi Gras.
I'm no longer waiting though. Like if I want to do some shit, I put it out there. But like I did that shit with my cousin them, cause like you and you know being on the float, my cousin them, I've been telling them niggas like, man, we need to do a family float. Let's get on the float. If we don't have to do the whole float, let's just get on that bit. Man, that nigga left my ass this year, boy, and left me to cook everything at the tailgate down there.
To cook. I know the food was fucked up.
Man, you crazy for who you already know how I get
know
down.
that food.
You know how I get down. But no, they my uncle, like it's our turn. So basically how that shit works.
It's time for you to be
It's time for us to cook on like whatever they used to do, they passed that shit down to us now. Them niggas got on the float, leaving me by myself, and they asses on the float, throwing shit. So I had to fry the fish. My cousin Newt was on the Blackstone doing the rice and shit.
How about you?
Yeah.
Hibachi.
Yeah.
My
Had the
dad is
grill
so
going.
crazy. He be sounding. Oh, I'm sorry.
You be sounding Chinese?
Yeah.
You gonna-
He be making those sounds.
Your daddy racist. That
That's
nigga
fuck.
racist. That nigga racist. But that's what it would be though. Like my mom and my sister always go get on the float, and Pops ain't never been on the float. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be over there. Pop, he gonna have that big ass grill with a trailer with another grill. That nigga be having about 6 grills out there, bitch, cooking for the whole hood, man. And the crazy thing is he still take a whole lot of food home.
Yeah.
And niggas still come to the house some more after that and eat some more.
And see what it is, we had this spot for 2 days. Normally I'm gone for Fat Tuesday, so I ain't got to deal with that shit no more. But they still go out there the next day in that same spot and cook some more shit up. So it'd be a whole gang of shit out there. It just that Tuesday I'll be out of there.
Got a gang of hoes. Got a gang of
If you know, like
the food ain't free.
it ain't free, but like if you know somebody, you straight.
Well, the food that I buy, it costs me money. But
Right.
like Pops never sold nothing ever.
Right.
My daddy did the same thing.
And whoever walk up and get a plate, they get a plate.
My daddy cooked breakfast, lunch, like he cooked, eggs and sausage. And for lunch, he did hibachi, Polish sausages, hot dogs, smash burgers. Yeah, anybody that come up that you know.
Your daddy separated me. Hell no.
Yeah, boy.
Nigga, from
That
start to the
did
finish,
breakfast,
nigga,
lunch,
I'm
and dinner out
grilling.
that bitch.
I'm cooking crawfish. Everything is lunch dinner.
Oh,
Everything.
I forgot to tell you.
Dinner, good.
I forgot to tell you who. Me and you doing crawfish in Mobile on Monday.
No, you told me Monday. Hold on, what Monday? Mardi Gras? Oh, that's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine.
I'm gonna come over Saturday.
You go. Okay, so when is Numb Talk? Sunday or Saturday?
Saturday.
Saturday. Okay,
Numb
so
talk. Don't say numb. It's an O. Numb talk.
Numb Talk. I'm sorry.
I'm coming
fight.
down.
I want to
wanna
fight.
fight.
I'll fight for that shit.
wanna
I'll fight for that shit. That's
So,
like saying the
okay.
Mardi Gras.
Bet. So saying it right here today.
Yeah, Saturday.
We do Numb Talk Saturday.
Numb talk. Just let me say the word. Numb
Yeah,
talk.
we do that
Yeah.
Saturday.
Uh-huh.
You come back for Joe Kane Sunday.
Well, we gonna come back for
sure.
And he
And I'll
probably
come,
gonna come
and I'll
back.
come
And
Monday.
you come and he coming Monday.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come early though,
That's fine.
or you might need to come Sunday night. You can stay at the house.
That's fine. I'm coming. If we
Yeah.
do that, I'll do that.
Cool.
I just said if these niggas we putting the idea out there. So who we don't know shit.
You gonna do it anyway?
I'm gonna do it anyway.
You just said I'm with it.
I want no shit out of you, Hoop, man. You need to come on, man.
I'm not the one to have shit out of because I'm gonna give you shit.
Whoa.
I'm gonna give you shit. But nah, man, I'm with that.
And Dez,
man,
if you want to come, you got somewhere to stay.
a
to.
million percent simply because I missed it this year. So I ain't never
For
missed
sure.
2 years in a row. I don't know since the last time. Maybe in college, we was in college and playing ball and we had spring practice. Maybe that's the only reason.
And
You know,
more
like,
than anything, Grace gonna come.
Yeah,
So,
she gonna come.
Perfect.
And-
that's
and-
another person.
Go have fun with her. You can, yeah.
Oh,
That's
and
another person.
I'm picking up what
that
you put down.
knows the city.
Yeah, I'm picking up what you put down.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, have fun with me.
Hey, there you go. My
Hey,
sister,
I got
Grace,
you, I got you.
Tamika. Hey, y'all
Hey.
do your thing, you know what I'm saying?
I'm an uptown nigga. Uptown New Orleans,
Shut up.
I fucks with it. I was in the middle of the hood, probably in all type of danger.
We did have fun. Yeah,
Hey.
he didn't even know the nigga next to him had a big gun.
Hey,
Big gun right there.
I'm goddamn eating chicken, walking down the street. I'm having a blast.
This shit ain't hood.
Shit.
Nigga right there with a
You know when you be in the hood, I was just talking. Mardi Gras was extra dope. Goddamn, arm still hurting.
You been throwing that much?
Throwing and shit.
I wasn't even supposed to be doing it, but last
Baby
minute,
ass on.
shut up. Oh, but I seen Cooks. So
Try to take his head off.
he had his little boy with him. So I just had like a big bag of toys. I threw it to him, and him and a little and a YN kind of caught at the same time. I heard Cook said, "No, I gotta have this." Snatch that shit.
Gangster came out of the
Hey, bro, think about it. All these people, it's music playing. All these people yelling. And I hear Cook say, "No, I gotta have this."
Hey.
And just snatch.
I got
the
a
shit.
question. Do the niggas in the out there honor your request? Be like, hey, I was throwing that to him.
Yeah, sometimes.
Most times,
Most
yeah.
most times.
So-
I just be
So did
hating
you
when.
do it or did you let the fight happen?
Well, that was between them.
You gotta give
Let it
but,
go.
but
Yeah,
like,
give him a finger,
nigga,
man.
if I'm throwing like a teddy bear with a heart on it, hey, grown man.
Hey, niggas be wanting them bears
Yeah, they
with
be
heart
having
on them.
bad
Niggas want
shit.
Hey, man, give it to the kids.
niggas want anything cool. The kids damn sure ain't getting the women.
Typically, what happens though, they'll see, oh, he's for the kid. Let me let that shit.
Yeah,
Let
I
nigga
you
do
know
that
point
shit.
and you know what I'm saying, whatever. Because I had some little trucks, and I was like, Why your grown ass wanting a truck?
I've seen some who wanted that truck. Fuck that
Hey,
kid.
that shit be crazy.
Fucking kids.
Fuck the
Give me my
kids.
bell. That's I didn't seen it. You know, I ain't about to be the one to fight over
My
it.
TV display is, I be needing all that kind of shit, boy.
Boy,
They was throwing TVs and they got shot last year.
they threw by 2 on this year. I
Oh,
seen.
TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, they be doing
All right,
all
man,
kind
but-
of shit.
Shouts out to
But wrapping up my week. Yesterday, was grateful to have a birthday. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday, my boy.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday to my father. Happy
And Pop.
birthday to my sister.
Your whole family. You ain't
Wait.
got no birthday, nigga. That's just Tuesday.
Everybody
for
shit on the same day? I know
Yeah.
your shit.
Yeah.
And your sister won it.
you. Him and,
Me, my sister, and my dad.
I knew him and his dad. I forgot about his sister.
I ain't even. Damn, boy.
Same day.
My birthday has been.
Nigga,
How
for
the
your,
fuck that nigga do
for
that?
that nigga mama is Christmas again.
Yeah, yeah.
Christmas in March.
I get all you niggas out of there at one time.
Everybody
Why
come
that shit
home. I'm gonna
crazy?
cook y'all food.
Nah, me and my dad, it was natural. It was a 3-day period for my sister because had a C-section. So of
Cut out
course,
on this day, baby.
Why not choose? Why not choose the
Right.
8th? If it was between the
Shit.
7th and the 9th,
So who chose your mama?
I don't know. I wouldn't.
If I'm her,
Probably.
if I'm her, I choose because I ain't got to split it up. Hey,
Everybody
I got-
shit on one day.
One day. I take care of
One day.
everybody. One day. I got to
Knock
do.
all you niggas ass out on one
Yeah,
day.
bye.
Everybody get spaghetti. Spaghetti for everybody. Everybody
Spaghetti
get
day,
more
nigga.
spaghetti. Goddamn.
But that was my week. So what we getting into?
Man,
Go ahead.
off of Mardi Gras. Rest in peace, Angie Stone, man. She was traveling back from Mobile, going back to, I want to say, Atlanta, I think. And she died from a car. Well, they said it was cardiac arrest from a car accident that she had. But she was leaving Mobile because she had performed at the Grand Marshal Ball. So thoughts and prayers out to her family. Also, we lost 2 other great people from the music industry, and Tony, Dwayne Wiggins, and Roy Ayers. If you don't know who Roy Ayers is, some will call him the neo soul creator of R&B of his generation. All of his shit is smooth. If you're familiar with the song "Everybody Loves Sunshine," his shit has been sampled all over this place. We lost 2 great ones, and of course Tony. We don't even have to, say what they brought to the music industry.
It's our anniversary.
Yeah, so
Play yearly.
right, yearly, and those all of the
More than
songs,
yearly.
right,
Damn near daily, monthly. Shit.
Right.
There's a lot of anniversaries going on.
right. So if
I
you look
never
at it-
knew none of their names as any version of Tony.
Tony.
Yeah. Anyway.
Free Tony.
Yeah, I knew I knew it wasn't Tony
Oh, yeah,
like that because
Raphael
Raphael Sadiq.
Yeah.
But yeah, none the least, man. Like we lost 3 great
Legends.
artists out of the music industry. All what one would say is too soon, with the exception of Roy Ayers. Even though he was like 82, it's still a full life. But
Never say with
you-
the
it's
exception
never.
of,
You know what I'm saying?
Never say with the exception of
And
when it
yeah,
come to life. Yeah. Because nigga might like, a lot of I want to be 100.
that's true. That's true.
I want to be one.
Yeah.
And some people like I do fight with that too. Like, fool, you got to think about sometimes, nigga, I'ma die one day,
You gonna die.
Yeah.
and I don't want to. So
Nobody wants to.
Yeah,
Nobody
so,
wants to.
So
Unless they
and
in pain.
I don't say it for me. If I'm 99 and 38 days, nigga, it's too early.
Well, I guess
me.
what I was coming
If I
from
die.
was they were, somewhat young.
Once you get into your
Like
80s,
Roy
I-
Ayers
But
was
I think
82.
that's a full
And I
life.
said that, but once you get old and it's like natural causes, I'm cool with.
Yeah.
I'm at 85 natural causes. I'm cool with.
Yeah. Now, and when I say the exception, I just wanted to be clear that I'm not saying like
Don't
he was just
exclude- don't
older than the other 2 people. So
Because
yeah,
if you think about it, we are over the hill pretty much.
man, fool.
We 40.
We passed midlife crisis.
Man, listen, we lost somebody else close to us
Had a bitch
that
at
we
work.
all knew too.
Had a bitch at work ask me the other day. Yeah, that shit made me mad.
She asked you what?
You 40 yet? You look like it, bitch. Get out my fucking. I almost say you look 90, but my bad. I'm sorry.
They upset you?
Yes.
Yes.
You can tell.
You look like it.
I still feel. Nah, I ain't gonna say I feel. I feel for it. I ain't even gonna lie. I feel for it.
Nah, I feel 40.
know, dog.
I
Like,
feel for it. Nigga, my back hurt.
but your shit been hurting in your 30s, Hootie.
It hurt even more now. It's more consistent. Back hurt, feet hurt.
What about your mind though? Does your mind?
I forget shit all the time.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
got too much shit to remember. I forget shit all the time.
Yeah.
Also, with your mind, it's a whole lot of, man, I ain't finna, man, fuck that. I don't care.
I don't feel my age at all. I feel like I'm still 22 and big.
Well, you're not.
Yeah. Go out there and try to hoop.
Your
Do
belly
some shit
says
like that.
otherwise.
Go out there and try to hoop some
Physically,
shit.
I got a rude
Yeah,
awakening.
you'll get a rude
But
awakening,
mentally,
goddamn.
I'm
Without
still
stretching it,
goddamn-
just jump out there and just go.
I ain't
And
got it
see
in
what
me
happens.
to jog or run no more, nigga. I'm walking.
I went to play basketball the other day.
Did you?
I was by myself.
That don't count.
That don't count.
That don't count. As
That don't
play.
count.
But
Not
nigga,
hell, you put up some shots.
I
That's
got
what
some
you
shots
did.
up. Yeah.
That's it. That's what that means.
You played shooting, nigga.
I'm not competitive. I'm
You
not
play
competitive hooping. I don't think I'm competitive hooping again.
I'm still running up the steps and down the steps. Nigga.
Nigga, that's jogging.
Okay.
That's good. Man.
All right.
No.
Let me put you through a workout.
That's different. Dude. You be on other shit.
I'm gonna be easy. Whatever.
Yeah, don't do that. Just you don't want to work. And just jumping out there into it. No, don't do that.
But I ain't want to glaze over it, man. I did want to go back and double back and say rest in peace to those people, man. You know, Angie Stone, unfortunately, you know, her seems even more unfortunate by
For
the
sure.
way that it happened. Even
sure.
though they say it was cardiac arrest, it seems like it was something different or something more than that. It was the van or the vehicle that she was in flipped and got hit by an 18-wheeler. She's the only one who passed away.
Right.
So for me, to her, it still was too early for her because I don't know if that you know was just a natural cause.
For sure.
So you know, rest in peace to her. Prayers to her and the family, as well as to all of those people, like you said.
Yeah.
Neo Soul took a big hit.
Neo Soul.
For sure.
Yeah.
Man, listen.
On this Neo Soul.
You don't get Mary J. Blige is My Life. You don't get what's Dr. Dre's song that he used, Everybody Love the Sunshine. All these people sample his stuff. Bruh. That man was great at what he do. Tyler the Creator even used him in the song.
to this day. To this
right,
day.
to this day. So you look at these people and you know, you don't really think of the impact that they had on the industry until they're gone, and then you go back and visit the music like, damn, that nigga was alive.
Don't forget Angie Stone.
Andrew was-
Neo Soul.
yes.
That's
For sure.
First ladies with
For sure.
with Neo Soul, boy.
And I mean, these are just three impactful artists, period. Like they had their imprint and footprint on this stuff for a while. So yeah, man, that's unfortunate. I hate that we do have to start episodes like that, but we do have to address it because of who they were.
We didn't start like that. We got 30 minutes in. We had a long
We did
start.
do that.
We had a
We
long
did.
start.
We did. But it's some bullshit going on too, Hootie.
Oh, that's always what you got.
In South Carolina, since
You got a study for 'em?
first time, no, it's not a study. This is just
He'll
some
fight you
bullshit.
over
What
that.
this is what America is doing in South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas had a death or execution by firing squad.
Mm.
The first one since 2010
I saw that.
in the U.S. Like I didn't even know that shit was going on in America. Fool.
It seems so inhumane, fool. Like, I mean, I've
No,
never.
no.
Well, no, stop, because I know what you're gonna say. I've always, since the beginning of whatever, I've never been for the death penalty. That's just not who I am. Fool.
Fool.
I wasn't gonna say that.
I know, but I know you like kill them niggas. You say
Yeah,
that all the
you
time.
say that
that's
all the
what I'm
time.
saying.
Oh yeah,
However-
kill them niggas.
So that's what I'm saying.
But I'm
from that
saying, no. The thing is, they've been fucking up the other ways so much. That bullet gonna get you there every time.
What if
nigga.
it don't? Like, what
Right.
if it's just a little bit to like one little millimeter?
But it's like 7-8 people doing it.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna hit.
I thought it just was one person who had
Hell
actual
no,
shot.
firing squad. Nigga,
I know, but
several
to
niggas
me,
shooting at
like
you.
typically the firing squad with only one person has a bullet. Fool, y'all don't know what a firing squad is?
But you don't know what you have.
I know that, but only one person has a live bullet, and all of the others have blanks. So it's not like you got 9 bullets going in your chest. You got one. And that
I'm
one,
pretty sure
no,
they're pretty accurate.
No, and they do that so they don't know who actually did it.
Yeah.
And
I'm
so
pretty sure they accurate.
what if they? I know they
The
accurate.
nigga that's
But even if you
firing
act-
the gun, he know who he.
I know that, fool, but like we see niggas get shot in the head and don't die. Come on now, that's the same thing to me. Like, you might
listen.
get shot right here and don't die, and it goes in the wrong. Eventually, if that happens enough, there's going to be some people who do not die immediately from it.
You said you hit the nail right on the head from the jump. You said that shit was inhumane. Who?
Yeah, see, yeah.
Nigga, if
Can't get right.
Electrocuting people is inhumane.
It is.
If the needle is inhumane.
It is.
What in the fuck is this?
Inhumane. That's why I'm against the death penalty.
Man, this is so wild.
I never
in 2025, they have firing squads.
What if he requested?
He did request it.
That's what I'm saying.
It's still inhumane, man. That's all I'm saying, man. I'm not. I mean, and I get that there are some people. I just don't want to be the person who determines that a person needs to die. That's not up to me.
Well,
like I think that, and I still personally think that you being locked in the hole for the rest of your life is much more severe than you dying immediately and getting past your demons and what happened and what you did. That's just what I think.
I just don't want to play God.
Me neither.
I don't want to play God. I don't want to take anybody's life. I don't want to determine when somebody dies. I just don't. I don't have that on my spirit. Like I feel like certain like how are we gonna move forward as a people if you don't forgive somebody?
And I always say that, and people try to be like, well, what if it was somebody who happened to you in your family or your kids? I still, me personally, okay, don't speak for me, but me personally, I could forgive a nigga. I don't like you. I don't have to be cool with you, but I could forgive a nigga and move on. Now I do hope you lay in a long, cold, dark cell.
Right.
But I don't want you to, me personally, I don't want to be determined that you die.
I don't want to be that person either. And over time, because they say time heals all wounds. Over time, I feel like you'll be able to address this person, speak to this person, want to speak to this person. Like, people have closure conversations. I ain't never been one for that. And it ain't just because I need to know, like, what you, like, you did it, so that's it. However, in this case, when it comes to taking somebody's life, over time, I feel like, okay, maybe they were going through this and going through this. Maybe they had this going on. They'll suffer. Mm-hmm. If they sit in that shit for a long period of time.
No, the rest of their life thinking about,
they'll suffer. That's a long ass suffering, bro.
Yeah. I did this because of this. Nigga, I'm sorry. And if you really want to be mean to them, don't kill them. Let them deal with that shit.
Hell no. I don't want to pay for them to live.
But you're going to pay taxes anyway. It's not coming like,
yo, $675 ain't going to them, or you don't know it, or you going to pay it anyway. It don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter.
I'd rather it go to lesser crime.
But it ain't.
It's prisoners.
It ain't.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do that.
Like, I'm not.
I don't want to try
like,
to.
Yeah, you
have
your way of thinking. I don't want to.
I want the prison system to be better, but I don't want to have to waste money on killers.
Well, you got so if you look at it from that standpoint, you pay taxes for niggas that ain't got caught with dope. They went to jail for conspiracy charges,
and niggas who they ain't commit the crime.
No, niggas who ain't commit crime.
But I'm saying I would rather the prison system be better, so you can use that money a better way.
Well, I don't think it's ever. Well, I agree. I just don't think it's going to ever fully be better because there are going to be some innocent killers under your shit going to go in there and die over some shit they ain't do.
Like, why is Jeffrey Dahmer still living?
I don't know.
That's crazy. But also the
you can also say why
you
can also say why did the innocent nigga get shot and die in the firing squad? Why did that happen? He was innocent. He ain't do it. And that's the main reason why I don't like it is because there are gonna be so many black men. It will affect that it's gonna affect more than it's gonna affect the person who really did it. Well, I ain't gonna say more, but there will be some that slip through those cracks and who's gonna die for some shit that they didn't do, and I don't like that. So that gotta play. You know what I'm saying? That shit, I don't like that. So I ain't for the death penalty for you niggas. Yeah, you're gonna be right sometimes, but sometimes you niggas gonna be wrong, and I can't.
And it's been proven on more than one occasion that you niggas be wrong when it comes to certain races.
It's gonna be us that they wrong.
Right.
It's gonna be us that they wrong.
For real.
I can't support that. That's just me.
Shit trash.
Yeah. So no firing squads. No. Off with the death penalty. That's why I'm cool with the Fed system, who doesn't really have a death penalty. Hope they don't bring it back. I hope the states get rid of it.
Go put the niggas I think in a deep dark hole. But it hasn't been.
It ain't been enacted since 50,
forever.
60, 70 years ago. Yeah. So to me, they don't really have it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all niggas get rid of that shit, man. Trash ass state, especially Alabama, because y'all a big state that has that shit.
Boy, Alabama is the worst.
Yeah.
They ain't did it here. I don't think they did it here in a minute. They used to have. I think they called the yellow chair.
Well,
the big
here,
chair
you know what they do here? They just send you to jail And them niggas got big goddamn switchblades this long. They're gonna let you die.
They just kill each other.
Yeah, they
just go to Atmo. That's
Gladiator, goddamn. Them niggas like
sentence itself.
What's that? What is that in Rome? The Coliseum. Go ahead. Coliseum. There you go.
Well, Alabama just did one January 25th.
Yeah, not so long ago. Yeah, it ain't been that long.
Nitric
Oh.
gas. Use nitrogen.
I remember, and they fucked. Didn't Alabama? Isn't
I think
Alabama
they
the place
fucked
that
it up.
fucked the
Somebody fucked one up. Yeah, they fucked one up.
But then they came back and doubled back and got it right.
And I think
Or I guess got it
Yeah,
wrong
yeah,
again. But
We fucked up the execution. We gonna schedule you another one.
we gonna
so you
re-kill.
kill,
We gonna re-kill you. How you re-kill
Right.
a nigga? I mean, let's get another nigga in jail. Let's go have some fun somehow. Tory Lanez jail album. Tory Lanez from jail released the album Friday. What's the day? March 8th, 9th. So it's the 7th, 6th, something like that. I don't know, but I think it was a pretty dope album. Did y'all get a chance to listen to it?
I didn't. Honestly, I didn't. I'm going to check it out. Simply because you suggested it. You said it was all right.
It's good music.
So I'm gonna listen to it.
It's good music.
I honestly hadn't listened to his album since the Confession mixtape he put out about, when he bought the attention back to himself. I like, nigga, if you shut the fuck up, it wouldn't be a problem. But he wouldn't. So I hadn't listened to him since then.
I hadn't listened to him since his like 80s album. But that shit was fire.
It was like a dance type of album, but singing song like a Prince type of.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The nigga can music. I give it to him, but
He
I
can
just
music real well.
I hadn't listened to it.
I gave it a listen, and I know a lot of people would say, well, why you listen to his music? Because of what he did and what he's accused of. And to me, it's because even though he's been convicted, to me, the jury's still out. I still don't know what happened. I still don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? And
he there, he in jail, He shot his shot.
I guess. I guess, and I don't know, because he's still proclaiming his innocence, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It gets tricky when it's stuff like that. I listen to the music. The music is good. And especially that the music is good to me because it sounds good from jail. It sounds like
that's hard.
He's out here on
that's
these
hard.
streets. Sounding like he's out here on these streets. And not even that. He had Max B on one of the interludes, and Max B sound like he in jail.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing. Why Max B sound like he in jail, but you sound like you free on the streets recording
Tory
music?
probably
But he
went
out
to a
though,
good
right?
jail.
Makes
Hell
me
no.
Hell
That nigga in
no.
jail. He about to get out, but he's still in jail, and they gave him an earlier release date than what it was originally. So he don't have a life sentence. He actually said it on there. When you listen, you'll hear it. He was like, when we get out, we gonna make big music, and I'll probably be out before you. But when you do come down, I got a big bag for you. So that does tell me that he's gonna be out within. I know Tory got 10 years, but in the state, you probably ain't gonna do but half, if that.
Yeah.
And I don't even want to
Tory-
say if that, because that shit's still a lot.
Tory taking his ass to Canada, or maybe
Yeah, he get
United
out of here.
States 51st state.
He got to go. I don't say that because that's what I believe, but I know the United States is gonna probably deport him, and I think that was already in his trial and shit. That once he does get out, he gonna get deported.
Yeah.
But I think he gonna be big over there. We still gonna hear and listen to his music.
Yeah, they make
Maybe he'll be
studios
able to
over
go
there.
other places, but he's gonna live in Canada.
Yeah.
And this is America, Jack. Niggas gonna let you back.
gonna send us
It's crazy that we can't go to Canada because we got some shit, but America let you come over here and visit and live and spend money and tour and have.
They wouldn't let me go to Canada for a traffic ticket.
You look like a criminal.
You got a ticket in Canada?
Big criminal nigga.
No,
A traffic ticket here.
here that I paid for.
Yeah.
Shit, boy.
Yeah. So if you get in trouble here, they ain't letting you in Canada. So you know that, right? Even though that shit right there is connected.
Yeah. They drive over to the state line. Damn. That nigga had a ticket and couldn't go.
Yeah, man, check that out. Any other music? Anybody else listen to anything?
What I sent you, I forgot the name of that shit.
Bodie James, them.
It was the Black Soprano family. What the name of that shit was, man?
Like
God
I
damn.
got it right here, Todd. Got you coming right up. Hold on.
I know one thing. While you finding it, I don't want to hear boots on the ground again for forever.
Why?
Why not?
I heard that shit 50,000 times in my video.
So you wasn't even anticipating hearing that shit a million
I
times?
knew it, but I thought it was gonna be.
You ain't had no fan?
Nigga,
Yeah, and the fans. Oh my god,
that's just a
Hey, how they
thing.
be hitting them fan? The flop, flop.
I don't know.
That shit fire.
That shit fire.
shit
I
fire.
don't know how they do it, and I wasn't finna try it. That
Shit
I,
fire.
I
I don't
don't,
want you to try.
you
it.
know-
I don't
like you
think
was
that's
over there.
something
Don't try
a
it.
man should do.
Right.
Them men be out here doing it, and it's wild.
No, I ain't seen no dude with them.
Todd the one who started that shit. The one
I told you that shit was live, fool.
Todd, like, I can't wait to get my fan.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
I ain't tell you
Yep.
nothing about no fan.
Can't wait to flop, flop,
I
flop.
ain't
Flop,
tell you
flop,
nothing
flop.
about no fan.
But Todd, it's the outcome.
Did you listen to it?
Yeah, I listened to it. It was cool. It was all right. Honestly, with them, I'd rather listen to them alone.
Right.
Like I'd rather listen to a Conway alone, a Benny the Butcher alone.
I was
But
just
when you
about
get
to
them
say
together, it's just too much rapping.
Right.
At least with them on their own, it's them rapping, and they might have a feature here and there with some shit. But with that, it's just too much. It's just too, as Ken Get Right would say, boom bap.
Too rapid.
It can be too boom bap, just like it could be too much dance, it could be too much singing, it could be too much too street niggas. Sometimes you niggas are too street as well, so it's just too much boom bap.
Who? Yeah, he dropped 2. I didn't listen to that shit.
I listened to it.
I didn't listen to it.
It's odd. I listened to it, but it got some odd songs on there, and we can listen to it. But it sounded like I think I heard the Jim Jones when he was trying to sing
Back
like
with the young kids.
not even that. It was even old shit. Like he tried to sound like a Prince or something.
Yeah, see.
It was weird. I'm gonna find a song for you.
When I saw it, I knew. Don't listen to it. Like it was just something that said, "Don't listen to this
Why?
shit."
I like
Because
Jim.
the Jim Jones that I'm still a fan of is Harlem American Gangster, and he's so far removed from that shit now.
Well,
It is good music though. I will
Ty,
say
he
that
grew
shit
up.
was genuine.
And his albums usually be pretty good.
And he could pick some beats. That's why he used to pick
But that's what Ill Tones and Black Soprano, what you was talking about, the outcome.
Yeah.
So I like it. It's good rap music, but it's too rap.
Who is out of the camp? And some of these niggas that I like aren't really Black Soprano family. Like
Benny.
I like 38 Special.
Mine is Benny.
I like 38 Special. That's is him or Conway, I think.
I'm Benny. Me personally, I'm Benny. It's just Benny for me because Benny is, to me, he can go to different places more so than they can.
Yeah,
like
that's
to
true.
me, they're
That's
going to
true.
sound like them. But to me, Benny could come to Atlanta. He could come to the South and rap. He can go to the West Coast and rap. He could stay up there and rap.
He went.
But to me, them niggas is just all upstate New York.
He did that shit with J. Cole, and that shit still jam. So yeah,
Uncle B's Cat or some
it's
shit.
hard to separate them niggas because they all can go.
To me, it's Benny because he's more well versed. In my
Polished.
opinion. Yeah.
He is more polished, I would say. Especially he dope though. Especially
He
definitely
is.
dope.
Now, as far as just New York rap, it's the crooked face nigga. Because for you to have a
Conway.
crooked face and be spinning
And
like
that
that,
nigga,
nigga,
yeah.
you hungry.
Yeah,
You
for sure.
hungry, you know what I'm saying? So.
What happened? With
Icewell Vezo too. I don't know if a lot of y'all will listen, but Icewell Vezo. He reminds me of Babyface Ray a bit because he's that Detroit shit. Check that out too.
I check him out.
What you got to talk? What you about to say?
No, I was gonna ask you about the we out of style heterosexual men.
Yeah, I don't know. I said I know what you're talking about, but not we out of style. And we might be, man. I don't know, fool. We might be because we get criticized the most. Because like that comes from Doechii saying that she doesn't want a heterosexual man is what she says, and that's her preference. That's cool.
She's queer. She queer and bi. She like niggas who like everybody.
Both ways, yeah.
Yeah, she.
Well, I mean, I feel like
Then
I don't know her sexual orientation or what she classifies.
No,
as.
no.
But if she likes women, then I could get why she would like a man who likes men sometimes.
Let's say what
guess.
she said. Strike one, you're a man and you're heterosexual.
Damn.
That's what she said.
So strike one
Strike
is
one, you're a man.
And is it comma? Strike two,
No,
you're
strike
heterosexual?
one, you're a man. Period.
Oh, okay. So that so it's
And you're
separated.
heterosexual. Period.
So
hot ones, they ask
so she
for
hates
red
men,
flag.
but she definitely hates straight men. I mean, I don't know though. Maybe I need to hear the video, the audio.
But yeah, she did. Literally,
I don't
watched
understand.
the video.
That's what she said.
I don't
fool.
understand a woman liking
Maybe she wanna-
a gay man and not a straight man.
Well, maybe
They
she
still got
wants-
the same equipment.
Well, maybe she wants a man she could peg.
that's true.
She wants a man she could peg, also a man who could peg her. I guess. I don't know. I don't want to speak for her.
So just a lot of pigging.
I guess, man. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
At the end of the day, do I think that
This ain't for
heterosexual
us. I don't know why we even put this shit
are
on
heterosexual
here.
men out of style? Yes, because we don't know what they want us to be. They want us to be nice. They want us to be soft and caring. Also, they want us to be tough and to build a whole house.
You
So
want us
it's
to
tough.
not call, but you want us to
To call,
but
and-
then not too much because that's gonna make you look thirsty.
Yeah, she wants you to man up, but she also wants you to have that sensitive side of yourself. Like,
But you
hey,
can't be too sensitive.
if you're too
Because
sensitive, then you like to be
that's a
pegged,
turn
and I
off.
don't like that.
Right, that's a turn off.
So I don't know. I don't think we're out of style. I just think that we're in a weird place of people liking us.
Yeah, they want
It
you
ain't
to
no weird
be
place,
so
man. These
caring
for
niggas
me.
are just fucking crazy.
They want you to be so
You don't know
caring
what you want.
and sensitive until you hear something downstairs.
And that shit is weird to me, dog. Like,
I wonder if Doja grabbed the strap and go downstairs.
ooh.
And I ain't talking about the strap.
I was just
Strap.
about to say.
I'm talking about the other strap. The
go
gun
both
strap,
ways.
not the
Like,
strap on.
She gonna be double strapped.
Imagine she running around.
Dummy.
Imagine if she come downstairs with the double strap.
Oh man.
It's crazy.
That thing swinging, but
You gonna learn today.
which one you want? You get one of these. Which
This or
one,
that.
which one you want is wild. Oh, female. Which one?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Right. Well, both of them gonna be
Nah,
hard.
man. I don't. To me, I don't care. I don't think that's gonna hurt her because
It ain't gonna hurt
she's
her,
being
that's all
who-
it
she
is.
likes what she likes. I don't care.
She's still raw.
People can like
For
whatever
sure.
they like. Fool. If that's what you like, then that's what you like. And who am I to judge you? I don't care.
Yeah.
But the double strap is wild.
The double strap too. What was that girl? Young M.A. Her music still good. I know I ain't her type.
Well, she had the single strap.
Oh, she had this.
Had
She wore the strap.
Yeah, she was
with
the
the
strap.
jogging pants.
She was a
to
strap.
let you know she was strapped.
She don't even want a nigga.
Yeah.
I can respect that though.
That's why. But like, how do you? I don't know.
Hey man, this is the thing. It's called bi. It's okay.
Yeah, I get that. But I'm saying, like, is he not a man though? Still, like, he just a sexual preference.
She
She
hates.
don't want a straight man, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's
But-
fine, but don't say I hate men.
Men, right? That's what I'm
Period.
saying. Like, it's crazy. That like nigga coming on the song saying, "I ain't got no type."
Todd,
Then
you
turn
right.
around and say,
I watched the actual Hot Ones. We actually fuck with Doja. We watched the actual.
"I fucks with it too."
And she didn't.
Des
she
be trying to
didn't-
make it seem like he don't want to fuck with her.
She ain't say that she don't want men. She said I don't. When they said what's a red flag for a relationship, she literally said.
So what you
a
just
straight
read was a
man-
quote. Todd just read a quote.
shit.
Well, that's the same
Quotation
thing
I
Dance
could
just
go-
said.
I could go play it.
That's the same.
Go play it.
Y'all saying the same thing.
No,
Why?
no,
A
no.
straight man.
Because Todd just read I hate men. Number one.
No, she said, "Strike one, you're a man." She didn't say you hate men, but it does say all roads are leading
To you being a man.
A red. They said red flag. Men being red flag. I don't know if people like
She said a
like
man,
red
then she
flags.
said a heterosexual, and then she said just a straight man.
You're strike one, you're a man, and you're heterosexual. That's what she said.
That's
That's
two
what this
separate
shit here says. It says, I ain't write this shit. I'm reading it.
He ain't miss.
But that's what I got from it. When she said a straight man, she literally said a straight man on that. I just remember it because when she said it, I said, oh, well, damn. And my girl
Yeah,
like,
you done.
you mad because your fantasy gone.
Yeah,
And I
you
was
done.
like, well,
You
shit.
done.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
you're
saying?
gonna have to take one for the
I don't know.
team in
I
order
gotta
to get
listen
with
to
old
it to hear
Doja
it.
here.
I gotta listen.
It's somewhere in that over the bitch 15 minutes.
I don't care. She like what she like, man. It's
Yeah.
all right.
Right, and I don't care about your
much-
sexual
too much
preference,
time.
but all men ain't trash just because you don't like one
She
nigga.
did fuck me up a little. I'm
That's
like, damn,
crazy.
man, you the best of
Like I know I'm alright at the crib. Don't know what the fuck wrong with you. You know.
Moral of the story is
I was
heterosexual men are in style.
Yeah, yeah.
We in style.
But that's the problem, though. That's the problem right there.
That we in style?
No. That if she say that shit and she has status and a blue check, they gonna listen to it. Oh, you a nigga. You don't like go both ways?
I don't think
Oh,
that's
you
gonna change minds.
don't like you.
I don't think that's gonna change minds that wasn't already considering being changed.
That's true.
Because like a man saying he like men ain't gonna make me go like men. If the hardest rapper, if Jeezy gonna be like I like men, I'm like that ain't gonna make me
Damn,
like
Jeezy.
a man.
Right,
You know what
right
I'm
down,
saying?
Jesus.
That's just gonna make me, if I already like men,
I ain't
to
gonna
be
lie,
more
I
open
probably
about
don't
liking
play
men.
Jeezy much with that news.
I'm trying to think what rapper said he like men. Tyler, I would not say that
Tyler,
because
Creator.
Tyler Creator, I will listen to his music every single day.
The difference is I ain't looking at Tyler. I went into it.
So you looking at
feeling
Jeezy?
that way.
You looking at Jeezy?
Wait, what?
I ain't looking at Tyler like I'm looking at Jeezy.
No, I'm
My
saying,
bad.
bro,
Go ahead.
I was actually doing certain things when Jesus was out bumping. So I regarded him the same way you would regard your father if he came in out of nowhere and said, hey. But Tyler, when I was introduced to
I've
Tyler,
never called Jeezy daddy.
No.
You just said like your
That's
father.
what you just said.
You said that. I don't know what you're saying.
I said the same way that you.
I think you should just stop.
Example. Okay, the same or a comparison. The same way that you would look at some guy in your life.
So what you're saying is if Jesus
if who that came and told me the day he gave, I'm like, damn, who? What the fuck?
And I would be like, that's fucked up that you looking at me that way. I'm for real. Like, why does he set me for like a man?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
But Tyler, I was introduced to Tyler when he was already hanging with gay niggas and shit. So I ain't. It was no shock to me for Tyler, the creator, to be gay.
I didn't know Tyler was gay at first. That Orange album, I didn't know he was gay.
That's not him.
That's Frank Ocean.
And
Well, he gay too.
You knew he was gay.
Yeah,
No, not on the Orange album.
Yes, that's the album he actually came out on.
The one with Andre on it?
Yes, Channel Orange. You talking about who? You talking about? Tyler Creator
only one
or
of them.
Frank Ocean?
Only one of them.
Frank
had
Ocean.
Both of them.
Only
Okay.
one of them
Frank
had an Orange
Ocean.
album though.
No, Frank Ocean's album is Orange.
I know. So that's what I'm
So
saying.
no, Tyler got another one. But
Not
we'll get
Orange,
that shit. But Frank Ocean came out prior to the album dropping, saying that he was gay, thinking that it was gonna fuck up the sales, and it actually didn't. That shit boom, and the music was good, so nobody gave a shit.
Oh, that's true.
As long as the music good, I don't care who you sleep with.
Goddamn, if my homeboy I've been cool with for 15 years,
It'll throw you off. I get what you saying.
Versus the nigga who walked up and from the jump, his
You know he,
orientation
yeah,
was fucking gay.
yeah.
I'm gonna look at them two different.
It'll throw you
My
off.
nigga, as long as you ain't try to holler at me, I wouldn't care. Okay? That's what I'm saying.
What Dan saying is just gonna throw him for a loop. Like, damn, I ain't know you feel like that. You know what I'm saying?
You gay,
so I
nigga?
get it. You know what I'm saying?
You want a hot dog? Want a hot dog, Bubba? You good?
How long you been gay?
I don't care.
We here at the Dummies Podcast do not support hatred towards the gay community
Yeah,
or
be who you are.
the lesbian community either.
Or the
Those-
queer,
yeah.
or the IA, or the plus.
All of the alphabets, actually. We don't promote hate speech at all here at the Dummies Podcast.
At all.
Love who you love.
So
we love
go,
you all.
We're gonna go on and
Thank
talk
you.
about what Rolling Stone hates. The song "Lady in My Life" was the worst song on Thriller according to Rolling Stone.
They fucking stupid.
So what is it? If you're gonna say that, you have to say what is, and it's just deriving from Rolling Stones put out a list of the worst songs on some of the best
I'm
albums.
saying you did it, bro.
Yeah.
So Rolling Stone say they put out a list of it's a lot of trash. I ain't gonna say trash. A lot of shit we don't listen to, but they put out a list of albums with the worst song on each of those albums. And "Lady of My Life" was that for Thriller. So not saying that it was a trash song, just saying it's the worst on the album. Do you agree or disagree with that song? And if you disagree, then pick a song.
From
Don't just
said
say
album.
that they crazy.
Yeah,
They crazy for coming.
So you can't rank the songs.
Then you can't say they crazy.
You can't rank the songs and say, okay, my favorite to my least favorite.
So Rolling Stone has ranked "The Lady in My Life" as
Baby
the
Be
weakest
Mine
track
is mine.
on Michael Jackson. I need to go re-listen to Thriller, and I listen to it often because I got it on vinyl. That shit come out so clear. I need to stop getting drunk and ordering shit because like 2-3 days ago, I got drunk as fuck and ordered like two what's my boy Post Malone vinyls. Them shits was like $80.
Boy, the nigga know
What?
who got it.
Yeah.
Know who got it at this
Total
time.
together,
Boy.
but still, that's still a lot. 2 albums from Post Malone was like about $80, and I need to stop getting drunk because I was like, man, I could revamp my office at home now since now it's just a home office.
home, right.
It's not a work office; it's a home office. So I started to see what I could add to it, and vinyls was the first thing that came to mind.
So let me make it clear to you, Joe. What they're saying is the least favorite song on
that
this album. It's not saying that the song is bad. It's saying
Talk. Well, can't get ready saying this. They fucking wrong. They trash.
I see, but I'm trying to make him.
Pull up Thriller.
I got it up right here. Okay, so want to be starting something. Baby Be Mine. The Girl Is Mine. Thriller. Beat It. Billie Jean. Human Nature. PYT. The Lady in My Life. Out of all of those songs,
I would
which
say
one would
if
be
I
the?
had to pick one, it would be Human Nature.
Is it just because you need to pick one?
Damn.
Is it just because you need to pick one different?
Which one bad to work?
So you know what
Human
Rolling Stone?
Nature?
You know what Rolling Stone saying about you right now?
I wouldn't give a fuck.
Fucking stupid.
There you go.
Ain't that what you said?
Todd Stone. What you say, Todd Stone? Todd Stone.
The Lady in My Life, it's a hit, fool.
So is Human Nature, nigga.
I mean, you gotta pick one. I
You don't
want to
go
pick
with
The Lady
Human
in My
Nature.
Life. going with?
Baby Be Mine or some shit, fool. Off this album?
That's mine.
Cause it's a song that you wouldn't listen to. Like if that shit Human Nature came on, you wouldn't let it play?
I'm playing from start to
finish. Well, you letting it all play.
But what I'm saying is, you turn this album on. What's the last song you gonna play on this album? And we'll go with that.
My boy. Number 9 song, because it's the last one.
I got you.
I got what you said.
All right, so you can't rank them. In other words, you can't rank your favorite to your least favorite song.
No.
Well, what we doing? Least favorite.
Yeah.
That's what we said.
That's what they said.
This nigga said.
That's what they said.
I'm saying. No, I can't really rank
But he
them.
picked Human Nature, though.
Yeah, his pick is his pick, man.
Yeah, you gotta let him.
So now pick your own album.
Maybe Be Mine will be my worst on there. Even though I like it, it'll still be the last one on my ranking. If I had to rank number 1 through 9, best one to worst one.
All right, the hell with Rolling Stone. It's the Dummy Stone.
Fool.
Dummy Stone. Pick your own album, favorite album, and pick the worst song on it. I picked trap music. I could not pick a worst song on there. It's a tie for like the last 3. I really couldn't pick a bad one.
I went with Aquemini, and the worst song is Chunky Fire.
Chunky Fire.
Chunky Fire.
You got a lot to pick from Aquemini.
Yeah, you got a lot.
You're crazy.
I appreciate you for giving me that vinyl, but I don't like it that much.
I mean,
I got Confessions and I say Simple Things on there.
Simple things. Trey said that. Y'all remember that Trey song? Them simple things. My boy was rapping.
Dummy.
That was pre-jail or post-jail. I don't know, but them simple things. It
was pre. For sure, the pre.
My boy had them simple things.
Damn, Dez, what? It was off All Eyes on Me.
What's your phone number?
No, it wasn't What's Your Phone Number. It was another one.
Shit, the second disc.
Huh?
The second disc.
The whole thing.
Yeah, that was the one, Dez. I'm sorry. You absolutely right. I did pick that one. However, it rides, but that's the least favorite song of mine off that album. This whole double disc, classic album, like my favorite, one of my favorite albums. So that's the
If I gotta pick one from trap music, I'm gonna go with Rubber Band Man.
Huh?
Solely because they played that shit a million times.
It's just too much in my head, and I just could skip it every time.
I get it.
So it's Rubber Band.
I mean, usually, like when we did really listen to albums for a while, you really stopped listening to the single. Yeah.
It's just too.
And you was kind of lame to be bumping a single song like when you riding in the car.
Nigga, hit skip.
I'm tired of hearing that shit.
Nigga. 95.7 fucked it up with all the clean version. The clean version fucked up the bad version. I ain't know which version to rap in my head.
That's how 50 Cent album was though. Like you couldn't escape that album.
Well, Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You couldn't escape it.
Couldn't escape that.
Nah, it was fine now, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Classic album. But yeah, you couldn't escape that shit. Kind of like how I feel about Boots on the Ground, or You Need 3 Girlfriends, or
flop.
I'm working on Show No Show.
You don't want to flop. That's your problem. You need to flop.
You gotta flop. You gotta flop.
Go ahead, flop. Come on, Todd. Let's talk about some daddy shit.
Man.
Go on to LeBron and Stephen A.
All right, so might as well get into it.
that's what who just said.
If you been living under a rock, you notice that Bronny has been drafted into the NBA by the Los Angeles Lakers, where his dad is the premier player there. This week, LeBron, after a basketball game, went up to Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith is an analyst on ESPN, prominent figure on ESPN, we'll just say that. He had some words for Stephen A. Basically telling Stephen A. to lay off my son for nicer words. Stop talking about my son. Now, I'm going to hold off on my opinion regarding it for right now. I'll double back on it. But what is your opinion or y'all opinion on what LeBron did and how Stephen A. responded to
Trash.
Which one trash? LeBron's or
Which one?
LeBron.
Go ahead.
So LeBron, you put your kid in the NBA. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I don't like that word, but go ahead.
He put him in the NBA because he wasn't deserving of being in the NBA. You had him play which he wasn't deserving to play in the NBA game. And he's a professional player at this point, which you made and you wanted for your own ego to be the first player to play with your son. Ain't nothing wrong with that part, but you know something gonna come with it. That nigga, so high school, he averaged about 4 or 5 points, games on TV. College, he averaged about 4 or 5 points, games on TV. Pick, drafted, which he should never have been drafted. You did this to him.
But when you sell that, what do you average in the G League right now?
Now, he doing good in G League.
And what the players before and after him are averaging in the NBA and the G League.
What you mean?
Okay.
He was picked like 58 and wasn't nothing but two more people.
Pick.
Right. And so that's why I don't like when people say he shouldn't have been there, because the people who are after him are doing worse than him, and a few of the people before him are doing worse than him. So that's why I don't like that. Put him in the NBA line.
Or are they not getting the opportunity?
They are in the G League. They are getting opportunity.
Are they getting the minutes?
In the NBA, they got just about the same opportunity as him, and they are averaging just about the same.
I don't know if they started or played in the NBA game.
Well, that's why I love TikTok, because TikTok gave a breakdown of it and showed the 3 people after Bronny, as well as about 3-4 people. And not even that. They even went to some of the top 10, 15, 20 picks in the draft, and those kids are averaging in NBA games based on the same amount of minutes, 1, 2, 3 points a game, 1 or 2 assists a game, maybe. But in the G League, Bronny is far outplaying all of them. So that's why I don't like the put part, because yes, LeBron James is his daddy, but the numbers are speaking for themselves, and we've seen that man, when he plays in that G League, he's playing ball better than definitely better than the people who played after him, and definitely better than the 3 or 4 people who got picked before him. It's just numbers. I'm just speaking off numbers. It ain't liking, disliking. The numbers say that he's playing better than the people, and that's every year, man. He's playing, and he draws more attention than the people who were picked 3, 4, 5 people before him and the last few after him.
That's cool. I just think he gets opportunities that he's not awarded.
It's a possibility, but I ain't gonna say he's not awarded. I'll say he's getting some opportunity because of who his daddy is, but he's awarded, and he's showing that he's awarded of them, nigga. It's hard to go in the G League and bust ass. It's hard.
Okay, can I finish my point?
No, not if you're gonna be wrong.
But also I never knew that him, LeBron and Stephen A had a beef. I didn't know that.
Nobody did.
I never heard him say anything like bad about LeBron. I thought he was like, when he was with what's the white guy name?
Skip.
Yeah, I thought he was on LeBron's side. I never knew that. But and also, I don't like being tough with a nigga that you that bigger than. I ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's 6'8".
You never did that before?
I don't recall.
You didn't do that before.
That nigga is towering over it, literally.
Nigga, you always try to bully DJ. You always try to bully DJ.
I never bullied DJ. I never even tried to have a physical altercation.
Because DJ ain't let you. You used to try.
No, I didn't. No, I did not. I definitely didn't with DJ.
And the fact that you try to bully everybody. You taller than just about everybody you know.
Right.
I ain't that tall. I ain't a foot taller and 100 pounds bigger.
Most people you are.
Not the 100 pounds part.
What are you?
Right now, most people you are.
Look, that's like me bullying somebody. That's like me bullying somebody 5'6", 130.
Seen it.
No, you haven't.
Seen it.
Dummy.
But no, what do you think about the response from Stephen A?
I like the response.
I didn't. Okay. I felt like he was reading from a card.
Who?
I would want him to be Stephen A.
Nah. I think he did it as Stephen A. should do it, man. He did it politically correct. And he saw where the man was coming from, because like he said, he felt like LeBron was responding from a standpoint of a father. And that's all it was. It was about being a father. Now, I don't know what Stephen A. said to make LeBron have to be a father in that instance, but maybe he just feel like that about anybody who talks bad about kids in the NBA. However, LeBron, I also, the internet is a motherfucker. I saw them post some shit where you were talking about kids and saying that Bronny was a lot better than them. So
That's
I don't know
true.
why you're mad. Why you're mad right now at people that's saying that people are better than Bronny. Even though I think that Bronny should be there, I don't see why you're mad about people saying that he shouldn't be, and that there are some other kids who are better. That's hypocritical. And that's because you saw it specifically. He tweeted it during, like, I want to say I see Bronny's better than a lot of these whatever classical whatever league was playing on kids right now. It might have been summer league. I don't know what it was, but he said it.
He said Bronny like better than half these kids.
Yeah, so
that's just not true.
I don't like it, but I don't mind him standing up for his kid. One, and I do like the way that Stephen A. handled it. He handled it professionally, and me personally, I still don't know what Stephen A. said outside of anything that everyone else has said. As far as I ain't gonna say anyone else, because some people are getting personal, and I don't like the people who are getting personal. But if you're keeping it strictly basketball, I'm cool with. Right. Even if you don't feel like he should be there. But when you get to that, I don't think he deserves, or he only there because his daddy. To me, that's personal. I don't like that.
But that's a fact.
It's not a fact.
If his last name was Williams, he would not be in it. Play for the L.A. Lakers.
Facts.
I'm not going to say the L.A. Lakers, but I can't say that he won't be playing in the NBA because we see that based off numbers, stats, statistics. There's people who are statistically worse than him playing.
He would not be in the NBA.
I don't know.
He would not be in the NBA.
He's there. He deserved to be there. I'll say that.
Well,
no, he don't.
He do, man.
He didn't deserve to be at USC.
I think
he couldn't even start in high school.
I don't agree with that because he's outplaying some of the people he's playing against.
Well,
strictly off of that, he's outplaying a lot of the people he's playing against.
Because his daddy making him.
No, your daddy can't make you play better. I don't care what you say.
His daddy made him play for the Lakers.
Your daddy can't make you play better, my nigga. What are you talking? Your daddy can't make you hit a jump shot? Your daddy can't make you come out the pick and roll and dunk on the nigga.
He can make the coach play you the whole game.
I don't care, King Gary. If you play the whole game, you ain't scoring no points. I don't care who your daddy is.
Shit, I can throw some up.
And you gonna miss.
Most of them, but
all of them, man, you missing.
I can find some way.
So I'm gonna start.
Or me, nigga. I don't want to put you out there like that. My daddy made me play on the team in the NBA. I'm not scoring no points.
I'm gonna start with the whole theory.
He didn't either.
Him killing in the G League, and them niggas are good in the G League. They're in the G League for a reason. Imani Bates in the G League been killing for years. Can't get on the NBA team or roster or on the NBA court.
Him and Davidson.
JD from Boston. Another one. Hooping.
And they just showed another one recently.
And then what's the boy that went to Auburn? Tia Cooper is his sister. He was in Cleveland. Balling. Can't get on the NBA roster. There are different reasons why these people can't get on a roster, but you tell me Bronny can. These people been killing in the G League for ages. Nigga Scoop went to the G League. And he played the G League when he was in fucking high school or at prep school.
Well, he also went to the NBA and stunk it up.
He did.
And they sent his ass there.
So that plays to my point. The
Just
niggas
like
in the G
League.
They playing in the G League. You saying that these niggas are this and that. Okay, on average, nigga, you may see a nigga that hooped in the rec. I ain't trying to shit on none of them niggas in the G League, but it does not compare to the NBA talent. Let's just start there. You saying how much Bronny's averaging in the G League? It's not hard to average what he's averaging in the G League because one, he's probably the only nigga on the team shooting all the motherfucking basketballs.
He not. Because he efficient. He been being efficient too. So it's not like he just out there bitch.
I ain't saying he just chucking that shit up.
You
what
just
I'm saying,
he the only
but
nigga.
What I'm saying,
he just said that.
Like 40 and 50 balls, he ain't shooting them hoes. Is what I'm saying. He ain't shooting 40 and 50 basketballs a game. He's not. But he averaging 21. I give him his credit down with the 21 points a game.
That takes a lot.
That's
good, man. You're good.
Great. I'm glad you said that. Because you want to put him and dress him in the Laker uniform. Those niggas are not the same.
They're not.
They're not. There's tiers to this shit. So
that's why I say he doesn't deserve to be a Laker.
Now, in what I'm saying to
Who's
you
the last man on the Laker bench?
NBA player.
Who, nigga?
I'm looking at it like
probably
Jared
bum.
Vanderbilt just not.
Nah, he plays. He's in the
playing
rotation.
now.
He's in the rotation.
But he was nigga had on his uniform all season. JJ Redick just started putting him in. That's not my point. My
Get
point
Marquise
is
Morris the fuck out of here. Trey Jemison, get him out of here.
Can Bronny be in at him in the game 1-on-1?
Alex Lynn, get him out of here.
Most NBA teams,
those niggas are serviceable.
Most
you
NBA
put
teams,
that man on the court, he gonna get his ass destroyed. And so what I'm saying to you is, to Joe's point, yes, He is on the Lakers team solely because of his daddy. We will champion that shit because as a father, that is great. That is fucking outstanding. That's great TV. We want to see it. We see it with Dion and Shador and Shiloh. We love that kind of shit. Stephen A. wasn't wrong. I said this shit was going to happen before he came out of school.
I still don't know what
said, this is, I don't know what he said either. For LeBron to check him, that's the shit I'm on.
Hold on, I'm confused now, Ty. You confused me.
I don't know what Stephen A. said, but he had to have said that nigga sorry than a motherfucker like we been saying.
You say he not wrong and then say you don't know what he said. That's confusing to me, though.
I don't know what he said,
We
but
don't know
everybody...
exactly why LeBron checked him, but obviously he said some shit like Stephen A. Smith would do normally. He done did that shit, and LeBron didn't like it. He told him to stop saying whatever it is about him. I don't know exactly.
Your son ass.
Hey, that's what come with it. Dez, I said that shit when he was coming out of school. Didn't I not say that? I said that.
Everybody did.
I said that's what come with it. Y'all was like, nah, these kids, leave them kids alone. Fuck that nigga. This nigga getting paid millions of dollars now. Russell Westbrook play bad. You criticize him. KD play bad. You get on his ass. Steph Curry shoot too many threes and don't make none. Steph need to do something. That's what them niggas do. That's their job. You can't tell a nigga not to do his motherfucking job.
I'm with you.
His job is to goddamn prognosticate.
Prognosticate.
What the fuck you mean?
Use that word in the sentence. Nigga said prognosticate. What? That shit got a lot of syllables.
What I'm saying to you is
6 syllables.
You like, I don't give a fuck who you are. Nigga, Scottie Pippen's son is in the league right now. You know why he hooping? He got his ass in the gym and got better. Nigga, them niggas talking about not re-signing Ja because they got him.
No. They going a little far if that's what they're saying.
They don't need him is what I'm saying.
They don't need Ja?
I think it's stupid as fuck.
Yeah, okay.
It's Ja Morant, people.
But they're thinking Scottie Pippen Jr. ain't the reason why. They just don't want Ja for all his antics. It's got to be
okay. You can dress that up as you want to. Ja Morant put asses in your seats. Simple and plain. Yeah. People coming to see Ja.
Agreed.
So what LeBron did, bullshit. And I ain't even a Stephen A. advocate at all. That nigga is loud, obnoxious, and all that shit.
I think he be on bullshit a lot.
Yeah,
I do too.
Does this make Brandon look weak? Like, I need my daddy to stand up to me. I'm gonna go get my daddy.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Brandon had no idea that his daddy was gonna do that shit. He may not even do that shit. But for you to come in and you want to be a parent and tell this man not to talk negatively about your son, who is a fucking NBA player at this point. Some would call this nigga a fucking superstar based off who his dad is, right? You've been following this nigga since high school.
The reason I think it was personal though.
I think so too.
Cause like Stephen A. ain't the only person that said Bronny ain't good.
Well, I don't know if it's that, fool, because I really don't know why LeBron said that. I need to know what made LeBron say that. If, like, once again, if it was about a basketball move, that's pussy. But if it was about some personal shit and he said some personal shit about Bronny, I get it.
No. When I say personal, I think personal between them two. He already ain't messing with him, so this was just his opportunity.
I don't know. Either way, it still just go based off what he's responding to, because I still don't know what LeBron was.
Because nobody knows, so it couldn't have been that big. If we ain't see it on social media.
Or we old and we 40, we just now was talking about, we just forgot. We don't remember.
No, that's that shit, man, that I'm talking about, bro.
We would have seen that
make me mad, bro, because everybody kid ain't no fucking superstar. They're just not. Dating back to coaching high school basketball, fool. Your parents in the stand talking about shoot the fucking basketball because your parents in the stand, they want to see you shine. That ain't the motherfucking play I call. The first thing you gonna hear is that motherfucking horn go off if you shoot that bitch and not run my play. I don't give a shit about what your folks in them stands saying, and that's what's fucked up. You can't tell these niggas they need to get their ass in the gym and work.
Well, is that different? Because this is commentating, that's coaching.
It all falls under the same umbrella to me, because if you ain't in the gym,
them commentators be wrong a lot.
They do. I give you that.
A whole lot.
but if the product you put out there proves their point, then it seems like it's been a whole lot of motherfucking right, because these niggas don't get in the gym.
Well, if
they there for the highlights.
If you scream something enough, maybe at some point it comes true.
And I'm not saying Bronny don't put the work in. I ain't saying that. It's just not there yet.
Not good.
It may not be there yet.
Man, niggas that can't start in high school do not play for the Lakers.
He started in high school.
His senior year. He started.
If you really that guy, you start your 9th grade year.
But
that's not true. There's some people who don't even play basketball.
The worst part about it, now that system is fucked up because you had the boy who I forgot his name. He got drafted year prior to Bronny. Mom was going out with Drake.
Oh, the light skinned
Amari something. Yeah, I forgot his name. Went to UCLA, came out, got drafted. Where he at?
I don't know.
Again, that's what I'm saying, nigga. To my man point, that league is hard to fucking play in. Dog.
No, I get that. I know that.
So when you got a nigga like that, and he start before you, you can't get on the court when he's there.
That ain't always the case either, man. You know, there's been some Heisman Trophy winners come up after people who was starting over.
Yeah, because it's the following year. I get it. But you didn't get better, is what I'm saying. Your numbers didn't. They did not. Your numbers did not increase.
I can't wait till LeBron hear this. You in trouble.
I don't give a shit.
Hey, but I will say it's unfair to Bronny.
It is.
Attention that's put on him
because it seemed like he don't want none of the attention too.
Because first of all, he should still be in college. Developing his game. And then that was selfish of LeBron to put him in that situation. Like, it's no way in hell you ain't know this was finna happen.
I got a question, man. How do we know that LeBron put him in this situation? What if that kid said, this is what I want?
He went to the Lakers and said, draft him.
Stop and listen. What if that kid said, this is what I want?
He said that's what he wanted.
He wanted his name
So
called.
why is that LeBron's fault for helping him get it? I don't like I don't like you saying LeBron put him in this situation.
I think like what Joe is saying,
I know what he's saying.
When the term of everything is earned and not given, he was exempt to that because he was given an opportunity to be drafted because he said that's what he wanted. Can you sit here and say he deserved to be drafted by the Los Angeles Lakers?
I can sit here and say that he deserves to be drafted number 57. I agree with that. Yes.
You do?
Yes, nigga.
So
once again,
going off what?
The people drafted after
Take his last name off and going off what? Who
the people drafted after him was ass. The people drafted before him was ass.
What about the people that didn't get drafted?
Before?
And he's currently I don't know, nigga. Nothing. Absolute zero. Zeus not out.
I'm pretty sure they did more than
I can give you two names.
I don't know.
Bronny.
I can
give you two names. Two names that would have been more serviceable than Bronny right now. Off the top of my motherfucking head, who?
Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not ask you for him. I'm gonna go based off the niggas that was drafted before and after him. Their ass. So based off of that, I get that.
So what I'm saying to
Kareem
you,
Abdul-Jabbar over there in Todd. Don't care about them. Talk about the people who were drafted. The 2 niggas after him and the 3-4 niggas before him.
To the point.
Have no clue who they are. They're doing nothing, and they didn't deserve to be drafted either.
To your point, who? That's what I'm saying.
And they're
like,
getting no tip.
What I'm saying to you is like,
I don't know.
To negate that. These niggas didn't get drafted because he did. And they should have got drafted.
No, don't blame him. Blame them other 2, 3, 4, 5 niggas I named also. Because they also got drafted and shouldn't have been. How about that? The 2 niggas who got drafted after Bronny. The Tar has 2 people in his tuck.
No. I'm saying that these 2 niggas that I got named didn't get drafted.
So stop and listen. I got that. The 2 niggas you didn't name, you're blaming Bronny and not the 2 niggas who got drafted after Bronny or the 2 niggas who got drafted before Bronny. Blame them 2 niggas instead of Bronny. How about that? That's what I'm saying. You get that?
No, but the first nigga
so
that
wasn't
I ain't blaming none of what my point, that I'm trying to blame.
Blaming them, but go ahead.
No, I'm blaming. He did not earn that shit.
He took a spot that he didn't deserve.
I just said everything is earned and not given. That's what I'm saying. He was given that draft pick.
I think he earned it.
You tripping.
And we can agree to disagree because I think he earned it. The reason being is because the 2 niggas who got drafted after him, you could kick them the fuck off the moon and nobody would care or know. And you could put the 2 people who you just thinking about.
It was his last name, fool.
Okay, cool. Whatever. We can move on.
Look at that shit, fool. Like, look.
We can move on. Let's move on. Next, Bron is hurt for the next 2 weeks, possibly out with a groin injury. The Lakers have been playing well. How does this affect them? And does it have any effect? Is it helpful because he gets the rest?
I think it's helpful from that aspect because, like you said, he gets the rest, and that nigga is an antique ass NBA player right now. Luka, he should be able to carry them to keep like right now they're second. Falling to 3rd or 4th wouldn't be so bad because you know you don't want to be a team playing who is in 7th. I mean Golden State right now because they like 6th. So if you fall to 3. You don't want to see them in the first round. Basically, is what I'm saying. Get your rest. And like I said, I've been watching these niggas, man. But I still can't convert all the way fully back to my fandom because of the JJ Redick hire. But I've been watching them.
Convert back. You never converted out.
I did. I said I was gonna I was gonna get traded, and I was looking at Boston.
Dummy.
I
How
couldn't.
is that even possible? You stop being a
To go to Boston, yes, I know it's treacherous. It's real bad. It's Boston.
That's like saying I ain't a nigga no more. I'm a white boy.
Hey,
That's the
shit. Okay, they kept doing shit I ain't like. But
And what's your problem with JJ Redick? What's the difference between him and
again, another nigga like you, the
Stephen
same
Curry.
shit.
He didn't earn it.
He didn't. Yeah.
he Bronny James did.
Basically.
Kidd didn't earn it.
Jason Kidd didn't earn it.
Kerr didn't earn it.
Jason Kidd was an assistant before he got a job.
Okay, JJ Redick was a very great player.
Jason Kidd went to the finals.
And I would take a player that didn't have all the athletic ability in the world for a coach.
And that was that nigga friend. All niggas
Because
had a
they know the
podcast
game.
together. I didn't like that shit. And again, some more shit that was given to him. Somebody else that's affiliated with LeBron.
Well,
I just don't like this nigga that got my franchise in the fucking chokehold right now.
Well,
I don't like that.
I got a question. Him doing what he's doing currently, does that kind of maybe prove a little bit that it just wasn't given to him? He got you number 2 in the hardest conference in one of the hardest eras ever.
No, you got Luka Doncic. Before Luka got there, you was fucking 6th or 7th in the West.
But the Lakers still was ass before Luka. So
They're the same ass now with Luka?
No, they're better with Luka. But what I'm saying is they're the same ass before Luka that they were last year. But he had them in a better position than they were in last year.
Then you don't fire Darvin Ham. Darvin Ham.
No. I didn't say they were in the same position. I said he had them in a better position.
JJ
dog.
Redick?
Yeah.
You crazy fuck. Look at the record when he had Darvin Ham and JJ Redick before Luka.
It
was the same shit, Hootie. Okay.
Better position, dog.
Okay. You don't watch basketball. You do understand this.
I do watch. I watch numbers and stats and things of that nature, so I do know that, and I know I ain't just make that up out of my head.
Hootie, them nigga was the same team with Darvin Ham last year. Hootie, I'm telling you this. Trust me. Not at a number.
Wasn't they fighting for a play-in last year?
They were niggas in the ninth seed. Niggas in the 9th seed last year.
They number 2, Todd. 9 and 2. It's 2 different
They
numbers.
They're actually number 3 now with the loss that they just suffered.
Still a big
they was on an 8-game fucking win streak with Luka, with the addition of Luka. Before Luka, listen to what I'm saying. Before Luka, there was the same fucking Laker team from last year.
How you know JJ Redick can't say, "Hey, we need to make a move"?
Because he
Can't win
did.
with this team. How you know?
He don't. It's okay. It's okay to just say I didn't know.
JJ Redick went to Rob Pelinka and said we need to make a move.
Possibly.
Or did the Dallas Mavericks want to move Luka Doncic? The shit been in the press. That's how I know. Don't watch this shit.
I do watch it, but they say we want to move him and we only want to move.
We want to move AD. We need to make a move. That's what JJ Redick said.
Hey man, Dallas want them gone. LA needed somebody. It's 31 other teams out there they could have traded with. So they made a move to get Luka.
JJ Redick ain't have shit to do with that.
You don't know that.
I do know that because Dallas was looking for somebody for Luka Doncic. You got AD right here who the contractually, that shit is equal. You can make that trade and it won't be so bad. Nigga, it's fucking AD. Who else you gonna get for Luka Doncic? Who else? Name another player.
I wouldn't trade AD for a piece of paper.
Who you gonna get for Luka in the trade?
Bro, that was one of them trades when they got what's the nigga Paul Gasol. That was one. That wasn't an even trade. That nigga AD played 4 minutes. You can't depend on AD.
Who you gonna get in a trade?
I'm not going to trade AD
for
Luka for AD. Me personally,
you're not.
If you Dallas,
you're not.
If I just want to move him, I'll go. Let me go get Zion
for Luka.
Yeah,
that trade won't happen.
It's the same as
no, it's not.
To me, it's the same.
No, the fuck
as
it's not.
Zion playing.
So was AD prior to the trade and prior to him getting hurt in Dallas. AD was damn near in the MVP conversation. That's how I know. Again, you niggas don't watch this shit.
Todd, you can't keep
that
saying
nigga was hooping.
You can't keep saying that and making it become true.
But you know, at some point, he's going to get hurt. He done did
what he has been doing
years.
prior to him being hurt. That man was fucking hooping. That's why they were able to move his ass.
Yes, but he doesn't stay healthy. Embiid, hooping, MVP candidate, does not stay healthy.
This year?
I ain't going to wish an injury on him, but in previous, he could not stay healthy. I think last year was one of the first times he really stayed healthy the whole year.
First off, Phil is stupid as fuck. That's a whole nother story. For allowing this nigga to rob you blind and not play half of the games this season. They allowed that shit to happen.
Well, I mean,
that's why they are in the position that they are in right now with Paul George and Joel Embiid. That's not a Luka Doncic trade either. Keep going. AD is not comparable to Joel Embiid.
Go back. Question. So how does that make Philly stupid for him playing half of the games this year as if they signed that deal this year? That deal was already signed. He just so happened to this year play half the game.
That's what I'm saying. This year they allowed that shit, Hootie. They didn't allow that shit last year. This year, I guess to protect their investment with him, he went to them this year for the season, started and said he's not going to be playing back-to-back games.
I remember that. However, he's been hurt, so it don't matter. And I think that him going there and saying that, I know he said that, but I think that if he was healthy, he would have played. He would have had. The NBA wouldn't have allowed that. Nigga, you got to play.
They allowed it.
They didn't. He been hurt, man.
Because
Joel
of his
been hurt.
past
Yeah.
injuries.
Been hurt.
You just said AD had been hurt. Did AD go to his any team?
Well,
did AD go to any team with that same shit? You just said AD be hurt. Did he go to that team? Any team with that shit?
No, ain't nobody ever did that shit, so I can't say it. Nobody's done that before.
That shit is unfucking heard of.
I know, but however, he's been hurt, so that I think that's why it's happened more than him going to them and saying, "I want this to happen."
Who has been hurt more than AD?
Embiid.
Joel Embiid been hurt more than AD?
Them niggas, yes, nigga. That nigga ain't playing.
Yeah, nah, AD been hurt far more than Embiid.
Kawhi.
Embiid is hurt every single year.
Kawhi just like fuck y'all niggas at this point.
Yeah. That nigga gonna move. All right, man. Let's move. Where we going? Miles Garrett got the big bucks.
Big bucks.
Highest
Show
paid
me the
person
money
other than a quarterback
Jerry
ever.
Maguire.
$40 million a year.
Non-quarterback. $40 million a year.
The richest man. That's crazy.
But you gotta pay that nigga though. That nigga
You
is
do,
a
but if I'm the
fucking
Cleveland
man.
Browns, I'm not spending $40 million on a
Just
GM.
to lose.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Like I would trade him. I'm gonna get some assets. I'm gonna try to be better. I'm gonna try to be
Draft
like the
pick,
old New England Patriots before they got good. Remember them niggas was the laughing stock of the league. Then they piled up on draft picks and got a lot of good players. And
Maybe that's what they're looking at. The clean up in the draft. Maybe what that
they don't.
me out.
I don't know if they got picks like that to clean up in the draft. I think to have picks like that, you got to get rid of a Miles Garrett and get picks that matter.
They still got Chubb. They need a quarterback, I think.
They restructured Deshaun.
They restructured. Okay.
So, but he's still gonna be there. But he's still hurt. He's still rehabbing. So I don't know what that is. What that looks like.
They should
But they
restructure
need
him out the building.
The line. They need to address the line.
They say the O-line is one of the best O-lines in the league. That's why their running game was so good and dominant. It's just they ain't have a passing game.
Yeah, Deshaun just.
He
So
got
that's why
receiver.
Chubb was
Chubb
pretty
was
decent,
the
and then
man.
Kareem Hunt stepped in and was pretty decent.
Right. I ain't gonna say
their
they had
running
the
game-
best running game.
Not
Philly had
one
the,
of. I
the
said
one
one
of.
of.
Yeah,
Not-
Philly had the by far the best O line to me. That like them niggas would move your ass off the ball.
Cleveland just need to put a massage parlor in the practice facility.
Yeah, give him a few. Pay for him a few.
Bruh.
Let me stop. I ain't trying to be on Can't Get Right side. Let me chill out. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Good for him.
Yeah, 40
Bad
million,
for
yeah.
the Browns. The Browns, you're still going to be the Browns.
126 guaranteed or 123?
A whole fucking lot.
What did it matter?
A whole
Shit.
lot. Both.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Pick one.
Shit.
Yeah, both of them. Neither one of them. It changes my eyes and my thoughts. But shouts out to him.
Shouts out.
Whatever Cleveland, do whatever y'all do. You know? Whatever Cleveland, because I would have. To me, it would have been ideal, and it's still not out the box in my head that maybe they signed him to trade him and get some picks. Because he went in and he asked for a trade.
He did.
Maybe that was a scheme to get more money. But if you're him, do you just want the money or do you just want to go, hey, put your foot on their necks so they could either kick me out the door and I could go get the money elsewhere and win? Because if you talking about me possibly being in Philly compared to Cleveland, I'd take a $10 million pay cut to go
Them
to
niggas would have been
Philly.
cheating if that man went to Philly, man. Them niggas
Philly,
would've been
I don't
cheating.
think Philly could have paid him that either though.
They wasn't gonna. Hell no, they couldn't have paid.
I don't know.
Not what they paid.
It was too good. Not. That's why I said a little bit of a pay cut. But instead of getting
You'd have had
40
to take
year,
a lot of a
getting
pay cut.
30,
Like 20.
I think they were talking about him going to Philly because it was an actual option, not because it just was a wish list thing. So I think it was an actual option because it was in real talks.
That nigga in Philly.
It's cheating. I know.
Fuck.
And
I ain't giving up 10 a year to go to Philly. You ain't guaranteed.
well, I
to
don't know if
win.
it's 10 a year or 10 overall.
That's 10 overall.
'cause
Okay.
Them niggas be cheating too, man. They be putting kickers in there and in ways you can make it up. Get 3 sacks on a year. You gonna get your bonus. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Knowing
And
you
that nigga gonna get 3 sacks a
So,
year. Yeah.
You know, they build it into where it's not going to a cap hit, but it makes your bonuses and your kickers. So I don't know. But whatever.
fool.
We shall see. I just hope. I don't know.
Do y'all think Dak get traded?
No.
Hell no.
I mean, I just had seen it.
That's one of your wish lists. That's like Todd thinking that the
You
somebody
see my boy. He seen us, boy. Got rid of Geno. I told you what the Seahawks finna do, man. We finna make our
Todd
move.
somehow that somebody's going to pick up Derek Carr's contract
You see
along
what-
with Spencer Rattler.
You see what I see?
So they can get in position to
I
get a
created
good
that shit, man. I talked that shit into goddamn. My man, them boy got rid of that nigga the next day, fool. That shit was so crazy.
Nigga say he created something. That happened way on
I
the
spoke that
northeast,
shit into
west, wherever it's
existence.
at.
The nigga said, what they gonna do? What they gonna send him, Todd? Seattle? Geno Smith traded. To the Los Angeles. I mean, the
It's
Las
about,
Vegas Raiders.
we're going to see, but I don't think nobody want to pick up that cap hit on Carr. Carr's just not worth none of the money that
He
the
is
Saints
not,
offered him. So I think they fucked themselves.
We gonna release his ass.
unless,
That what we gonna do.
unless, which does not help the Saints, unless they agree to pay a portion of his salary, which does not help them. You might as well keep him.
Look, no, you know, we gonna have this rookie deal. Like I told you, man, we gonna get S2, man. We gonna have him on that rookie contract.
All right. What's next on the list? Can't get right. What you watching?
That nigga.
What you watching?
Finished Paradise. I wasn't too excited about the last episode. But it's looking like it's gonna be a season 2.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be cool.
You sound so boring right now.
Started watching.
You're not trying to. I'm not watching it based off what you're telling me right now. The way you sound. I'm not watching that shit.
because I was being vague on purpose. Like everybody might. I don't even think you watched the last episode.
I watched it, but it ain't about it being vague. It's just about just sounding like it's boring.
No, it's definitely boring. I mean, it's definitely not boring. It's just I'm glad that wasn't like the final episode. Like another season
series.
2 to wrap up some stuff. Yeah. Kanan came back on. It was Kanan, which is good. You know, a lot more of the same stuff.
Yo, what you watching so boring?
Yeah.
Paradise is a fire TV show, man. I love the fact that they left a cliffhanger. Because if not, then it just would have been one season. So I like the fact that they can lead us into that next season and leave us guessing. Otherwise, I don't want you to. Me being selfish, I do want you to give me everything at once. However, for the longevity of the show, I appreciate you not giving me everything all at once. So overall, the show was good.
The lady gonna come back and be a problem.
If she lives, it looked like she might live. And I wonder if the intention was to leave her in that state or to kill her. Because it wasn't. But when I looked at it from when the girl shot her, it looked like it was cinemass.
No, the girl did it on purpose and said that he was for to blow your brains out.
I know, but getting shot cinemass,
I don't know.
Like, why is that the better option? Bitch, she got a leg right there. Shoot that leg. She shot a cinemass in the chest.
Well, she couldn't shoot in the leg because you shoot in the leg, but it was going to blow her brains out.
She'd have failed. I think he'd have been just as surprised either way, no matter where she got shot at. Or shoulder. Shoot in the shoulder. But cinemass, my nigga?
Shot her ass over.
She shot a cinemass.
Over a week.
I'll never shoot nobody, cinemass, and expect them to be like, hey, that's the best option.
Maybe she knew what she was doing. I don't know.
Hey,
apparently she did. That bit crazy, though. She just wanted the Wii.
Yeah.
She shot her over a Wii, fool. Like a Nintendo Wii, literally. Like,
I know, bitch asked for the Wii, and
the girl said, "Oh, you really a psychopath?" But I was thinking, like, this bitch really nuts. She asked for the Wii and was serious about it.
I want them whole gone. I don't know what he got to do, Xavier. I don't know what you got to do. I want him gone.
He got more patience than me because
He got way too much patience.
I would have popped her in the head.
Ain't no talking.
People always talking. Yeah, that be the problem.
Ain't no talking.
It's TV.
Bow.
It's TV.
Yeah, it's TV.
I don't need your explanation. Bitch, I figured out after.
So, I mean, I don't mean to put you in this situation, Todd, but if a chick like, hey, I know where your wife at, you gonna I'm gonna go find her myself.
On the other side of the country.
Other side of the country.
In the dust field, in the dust. Like,
for one, I don't believe the bitch.
I don't either.
I don't believe it. That's why I would have shot her. Like, no, I don't believe you, bitch. Pow.
When did he learn to drive this big ass plane?
No, his dad. You remember his dad was a pilot.
Oh, pilot.
And he couldn't be a pilot because his eyesight or some shit.
So his eyesight ain't get better.
But nobody can see right now.
I mean, goddamn, like
it's nothing but a dust field out there.
Right, you ain't looking for too much for goddamn water.
And a lot of times that'd be very precautionary. Cause like even though you can't pass their test because of your eyesight, it still may be good enough for you to nigga. If you could protect the president, you could see well enough.
Like kind of like driving drunk.
Yeah, you know, no. I say yeah, but no.
Hold on.
I mean, you can see. I ain't talking about like belligerent.
Because
drunk,
even if you're colorblind, you can't fly a plane. Like colors, like I could be colorblind, but I can still see the objects and the things that I need to see. Maybe I guess.
Yeah, but how the fuck you gonna find your way to Atlanta? With no nothing.
The phone. I mean, something works. Yeah. I don't know what works, but something works. If CB still working,
you know why I still would have shot her ass again?
Why?
Because she didn't tell him where she was. She did not tell him.
Well,
the other bitch came in and shot her.
She got shot.
So he still got to find her. So I would have shot her.
So maybe
you don't even know if she's still in the room.
She maybe
she could be in Birmingham.
But maybe it does still benefit him to know that she's possibly still alive. I think he knows.
Well, that's fine. He knows that she's alive. Great, you told me that. Pow. Bitch, you done. Because look, she did not tell him where she was. And then she told her that. Then she told him that his daughter was dead.
Not dead. He said, we have your daughter.
Yeah, no. When he came back in there before the lady got popped, he was like, I'm sorry. She told him she was sorry that it was nothing that she could do. That's when he fell to his knees and shot them other two niggas. He think his daughter dead. I'm shooting at her.
I don't think that's what it meant. I think it was sorry.
It is what it meant.
That's what it meant.
I think it was sorry that I had to take your daughter for this to happen.
No, when he said,
not sorry that she's dead.
No, the lady was saying it like
the lady
she was
dead,
saying
we don't have your daughter. Yeah,
she didn't know because the other chick.
But that don't mean she dead though.
The other chick texted her and was like, "It's been handled." So she's thinking that she killed a little girl. When he came in, he was like, "Where's my daughter?" She was like, "I'm sorry." She's saying that shit like. It was nothing, you know what I'm saying, nothing I can do. Like, she didn't let the lady kill her.
So what you saying
that's why he broke down like he did.
In other words, he a weak-ass nigga is what you saying.
I'm shooting everything in the room. Everything in the room. I'm coming up shooting everything in the room.
And I'm sorry, I'm not gonna just try to fly to Atlanta, try to find my way around to Atlanta from Colorado.
Man.
End up in the ocean.
Inside the goddamn mountain. That's a hell of a goddamn concept to come up with. I don't know what these niggas be smoking. Or what they be sitting around thinking about. But to think
I be wondering, is it a couple of them somewhere around here?
How you know what the airport in Atlanta even look like? Where you going? How you know that shit ain't destroyed?
All that shit underwater.
My boy just gonna get on the plane.
That is on the coast, so it might be underwater.
He just gonna get on the plane. I don't know where he going. He don't know where he going.
He don't know where he going.
And I'm trash because I don't know north, south, east, and west. I ain't even lie to you.
Shit, where you gonna get?
My boy got them coordinates down.
Where you gonna get the gas from? You gonna have to fill up again.
Another thing that's going on in the real world, Zero Day. Zero Day was a TV show on Netflix. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I think we kind of talked about it a little bit. Zero Day on Netflix, because somebody asked me about it. But Robert De Niro is basically the previous president. Angela Bassett is the current president. And it made me think about real times if Kamala would have won. If she would have won, what could have happened? And basically, it's some tech stuff going on. Somebody took over the whole tech world in an area of New York where they took over your phone, killed everybody's phone, sent everybody one single message, and been like this. And their purpose and their idea was to cut off all communication for a minute on purpose. And
just to show you
that it can do that shit.
Could happen, and they lied to you and told you that it was going to happen again. But if you haven't watched it, you should watch it, because the big theme of the thing is who actually made that, the group of people that made that happen. And I don't want to spoil it for nobody, so I think people should go watch it and see.
Watch it today, actually, while I do my work. And just like that, moving into the dummy of the week, my nigga.
Dummy. Stupid ass.
Jamal Carter from Birmingham, Alabama,
Oh, I ain't know.
Bring your little silly ass on up here to this here office.
Big dummy.
Jamal thought it was live to go live and stream on Facebook with pounds of weed
For hours.
Pretty much daring the police to raid his home and come arrest him.
And so what did they do?
They raided your dumb ass house.
Why you on live?
Why are you on live? And the killing part, they didn't bother to turn the shit off. Like, let this happen.
Y'all need to watch this.
I'm finna give you a show. You want a show? Let's get.
Yeah.
That got to be the single-handed most dumbest shit in the world, fool.
You should have. I freeze frame and saw that nigga face.
Fool.
That nigga was so spooked, fool. That nigga, damn, boom, boom, boom. That nigga big scared. Big scared on his face. Big dummy.
That shit probably wasn't
And
even
he wasn't even in the hole by himself, fool. That nigga had what? I think it topped at 300 viewers. So not only are you doing this shit for your friends that you ran across, nigga, 300 viewers ain't enough to go to jail for probably 10 to 20 years.
That's crazy.
Because this nigga had pounds.
He had a big old. He had a big old bag. He had a big old bag in his hand.
Yeah, so Jamal Carter, 28-year-old Jamal Carter at that. You too old for that shit, number one. And number two, you well deserving at this point.
Yeah, you earned it.
Dumb of the
And you in Alabama.
That was hard earned. More than Bronny. He earned that.
Yeah, he did. For
No,
sure.
he earned this.
He worked hard for that one.
Bronny ain't earned a goddamn thing.
That's hate. That's hate. That's hate.
But damn, that nigga wild as fuck.
Big stupid.
Food.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, I don't know why you go online and show your crimes willingly for hours on live. Like, man,
like this nigga did just come on.
They can get your weed.
that shit making me mad. It like, why do you like? What are you doing it for? Like, what's the purpose? Are you stunting? Are you having fun? Are you trying to get some extra sales?
300
What are you doing?
taps on that thing that say.
Look at them boys coming up with big weapons. Not only that, you putting people's life in danger.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, because he wasn't the only one in there. My man in that hole chilling.
Like, you put my life in danger, man. If I pick up my phone,
Look how
people gonna shoot me.
Them niggas had them lights on when that shit was up. Nigga.
Weapon, man. We got a big weapon in my face. I'm shocked for the rest of the
Damn,
life.
Jamal.
Yeah, I probably would have just left.
Oh no, the fuck you won. You talking about before they kicked it on?
Yeah, when he turned on live. Yeah. All right, man, it's time.
I'm finna go, dog.
Yeah. You know when there's too much shit going on.
The crazy thing is, what if you ain't know? What if you just thought he was just like recording a personal video? You don't know he on live. You just think he recording a video. But even still, me personally, I'm not in rooms like that. So
yeah, you ain't gonna be in the kind of room with that whole.
As soon as I walk in the room,
and I see him talking into his phone or some shit.
If I don't know, if I walk in the room and see that, I'm walking out the room. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Simple.
All right, yeah, I got it.
I ain't trying to be in no rooms that's gonna get me in that kind of trouble.
Police so stupid though. They just let the shit roll. Like let's let it keep going. Yeah. Don't even stop it. You know, sometimes they'll get in there, turn the phone off. Them niggas let the shit keep rolling.
They knew they wasn't gonna shoot him. They just want to scare him. We ain't gonna shoot him. We gonna scare him.
But you gonna see this.
All right, Jamal. You are the dumb of the week.
Dummy.
I'm pretty sure we went over everything, I think. Y'all told them we watching.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we done. We good.
Yeah, March Madness coming up, man.
We been good long time, man. Stock was hating on us. He didn't think we was gonna talk this long.
Yeah. March Madness coming up, man. So, you know, get ready to fill out these brackets. We're gonna put it out there to y'all. I think
I ain't let North Carolina ruin my birthday.
They don't
I
worry,
ain't
they
even
won't
watch it.
They won't be in your bracket. They on the first 4 hours. Yeah, on the first 4 hours.
It still mean they might get lucky because that's an ACC tournament. It just depends.
Yeah, they're gonna have to win that bitch.
I just want the coach to get fired.
Him and his wife.
Yeah, he's so proud of.
Close us out,
go be with her then.
So Can't Get Right go crazy.
Yeah.
And another thing.
Until next week, you bitch. You.
Bye.
Dummy.
That was the trash ass. Go on.